Alright, recording's live, and the stream should also be live. What is up, everybody? I'm Existential Turtle, relatively new streamer to Twitch, but I've been having a hell of a lot of fun with it. I've been playing a lot of Mass Effect lately. I'm on Mass Effect 3 of my full Mass Effect series playthrough, so we're going to continue tonight with part 3 of my Mass Effect 3 playthrough. And I was thinking, I'm probably just going to go straight into the Omega DLC, so I'm actually really excited to play that, because I haven't played that in a while. So yeah, here we go. Mass Effect 3 Omega. Oh, am I gonna break the one rule of Omega? Am I gonna break it? We're gonna find out. There is a rule. For people who know what it is, you don't want to break it. Or do you? Or is it extra encouraged that people should break it? Get some fuel. Yeah. Alright. I 100%ed Sigurd's Cradle. Sweet. Alright, so go to Dock 42, I believe, is the Omega DLC. So let's go do that. Ba-da-bow! Wrong button. Okay. Dock 42. I want to say that's... I want to say Dock 42 is where you go to meet with ARIA. So yeah, let's go to Dock 42. Let's knock out Omega. So yeah, let's go to Dock 42. Well, whoopsie daisies. Knock out Omega. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to lower the volume on my monitor. There we go.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard.
It's easy to forget little things like that.
Without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to ARIA.
You want my autograph? I'll autograph all of your face. I meant with like a knife. Nothing gross. I did not mean anything gross. Get your minds out of the gutters. What's wrong with you people?
Shepard.
ARIA. ARIA T'LOAK. Ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
ARIA. How dramatic.
That's very ARIA.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
What, there's too many eyes and ears where I work? Ah, Purgatory. God, that car looks so
I
cool.
assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus
Am I really at war? I don't think I'm at war.
Bolsters their mobility. Since taking
Oh, you
Omega,
mean the
they've spread through
Reapers?
the
Yeah,
galaxy.
we're
Surely
at war.
the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Yeah, cut the shit,
Kick them out.
ARIA.
I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade.
Sweet.
Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best.
Ooh, the
leader
Russian.
of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
I remember him.
Don't know him.
They actually
He
made a
is
legitimate
Superman's
villain.
top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
Hey, just like me. We'll get along. What do you expect to face?
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
Okay, that's
So
not
you're
very
winging
helpful.
it.
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I
Ah,
can tell you this.
secrets.
Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. We'll stop at nothing to win.
Our kind of dude. Giggity, 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 giggity.
He's about to meet his match.
That kind of talk goes a long way with me.
Oh.
Omega is mine again. I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the
Oh,
catch?
girl.
I
Gonna make a boy
have
blush.
objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself.
My crew are professionals. Shepard. And people say you have no sense of humor, Shepard.
Bray will provide
Professionals.
ordnance to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
Discretion is what I do best, baby. Just look at my
Fleet
arms.
is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. ARIA and I will meet you on the command ship.
Thanks, Bray.
Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Well, I'm Commander Shepard, so you're gonna see. Boy, howdy, you are gonna see. Choosing the right squad to complement Shepard's strengths and weaknesses is key. Experiment with squad configurations. See, I always usually just choose people I like.
Your private terminal, Commander.
Oh, okay. What do we got? Miranda Lawson! Miranda! Meet me on the Citadel. I will get around to that eventually. Caden Alenko! Cool. Alright. So I got it. Next time I'm on the Citadel, I'm going to be talking to some peeps. Alright, rendezvous with Aria's fleet. Boom, baby. You think the Citadel would notice a giant mercenary fleet massing right outside, but I guess they're not very observant. I guess, yeah. Huh. Maybe you should work on that, Citadel Council. Like, what if they were Reapers? Would you not notice them? No, you would notice them, and you'd go kick their asses. Alright. So I've decided I hate the damn Bloodpack Punisher. It handled like garbage. But I'm pretty fond of both of those. So let's see. I got the Shuriken. The Geth Plasma SMG is not bad. Has a hell of a lot more accuracy. Alright, I'm still on the positive on my power recharge. So I think I'll go with the Geth Plasma SMG, see if that's any better. I remember liking it. Aria! Girl, you're a biotic boss. Alright, so I'm definitely going to give you Flare, because Flare. If you're going to go in somewhere and get in a fight, you got to have some Flare. Hey, Agent Coulson. Currently doing the Geth mission. Actually, I am currently... Oh, you're currently doing the Geth mission. Okay, like I'm on Omega. I decided to go to make today my Omega DLC. Geth mission is so much fun. Alright, so let's see. Damage and force. You always got to go for damage and force. And recharge speed. Damage done to shields and barriers. I'm all about effing up barriers. Screw barriers. Alright, and she is like a boss. So, biotic boss. Like a boss. Power damage. I'm all about power damage. More power damage. Good God. Ooh. I don't care about her health and shields. So I'm going to increase the entire squad's health and shields by 20%. Because she's a boss. Talk to corporate like a boss. Approve memos like a boss. Oh, it's just me and Aria. Aww. Aww.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl.
So I saw, Agent Coulson, you were in Dragon
Commandeered
Stream.
a Cerberus cruiser.
She's definitely going full renegade. I'll give her that.
Finally start.
Let me guess.
She got
Planning on infiltrating the enemy
she got
fleet.
Gianna Parasini killed.
Exactly.
Like, oh, that was so
Strike a
sad.
crippling blow, then
She murdered
my
Gianna
forces join
Parasini.
the fun.
I like it.
Works for me.
If you're as accommodating the rest of the way, we'll get along very well.
Oh, Arya,
Then
we
let's
are going to
quit
get
talking
along
and get to it.
famously.
Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait.
Great.
They only follow on my command.
Yeah. And special effects. Oh, cutscene. That is a beautiful ship. It is not the Normandy. That is a beautiful ship. It is a less beautiful space station. But I'd still live there.
Head for the command ship.
Oh, I hate those guys. Cerberus. Bastards. Alright, it's time to play a big game of chess. With guns and explosions and starships.
This is Captain Lentz. On voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
ARIA, that's a pretty shitty robot voice.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way.
Haha. See, you shoved spiders up his butt.
That's what
That's the hard way.
nice and slow.
Anima spiders. I'll say whatever you want me to say, just please don't put any more in there. Please. Stop
patient.
using the penis flattener. I'll cooperate. I'll say whatever you want.
Fire!
Oh, sound can't travel in space. This makes no sense.
Signal the fleet through the relay.
Oh, space battle. Fire everything. Do it, do it, do it. Left
We're
squadron.
through.
Station Omega. Fire.
Failed by the general.
Should be interesting.
Pattern Delta.
Put him through.
Aria,
Ooh.
I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
Oh, I want a tough talk.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Oh.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
Not from your boss, Admiral Shitfuck.
I doubt the elusive man thinks of me that highly.
I do my own research, Commander. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Aria clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone.
What, are you
to the
gonna drop
trouble
your
of
pants? That would
augmenting
really
that ship
unsettle
with
me.
Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
yeah, he
So
does.
again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission.
I think he's got everything he needs to
That
back
one.
up his threats.
Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
All right, ramming speed.
Omega's kinetic
Cool.
barrier will stop.
I'm
my
all for
ship from
suicide.
landing. I equipped
Yeah.
the cruiser with
I already
disruptors.
survived a suicide mission. Let's survive another thing.
Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Yeah, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm kept alive by robotics and space magic. I got this. Woo. Oh, we lost something.
We can make it.
I think we lost something.
Aria, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it. Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
Yeah, even though this isn't my ship, I'm gonna bark orders. Solarian, you're already dead, man. I can't help you. God, this was such a nice, peaceful day. Oh, Vorcha! You better survive, Vorcha.
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Oh. God, Shepard's come a long way from Mass Effect 1. Oh, God. Yeet. And we're dead. Just that simple. You think there would have been explosive decompression? Well, with a ship from space exploding into a non-space compartment. Punch. That's right. I didn't even do that. I better still have my guns.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
No offense to
All
the
right, what's our target?
Avenger, but I don't want it.
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Well, we weren't blown to bits because we're still here. Just saying. Oh no, not Vorcha! No, he was my friend.
Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Glad to hear it, baby. Then, Okay, I need you to take off all your clothes and run that direction. While they're distracted by you, I'll kill them all.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
Yeah, so start
I
dancing.
know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Patrick.
Okay, let's move.
God damn it. Just start dancing. Alright. Let's do it.
I'm back, you fuckers.
Hey, language. Fucker. Oh, I hate their damn smoke grenades. They're so annoying. And they're all hiding like little cowards. Oh, that's right. I need to map your power. So left D-pad. Okay. I hate the smoke grenades so much. And I miss Liara's singularity. It's such an OP move. Like, I win entire engagements because of singularity. Mass Effect 3, right? Welcome, Hanny B. How's Dragon doing in Mass Effect? Did she kill Liara's mother? I already know she killed Gianna Parasini. I was telling Agent Coulson how brutal that was. God, you were off getting tea, but yeah, she just full on murdered Gianna Parasini. So sad. I like Gianna Parasini, so that was actually a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I'm doing the Omega DLC right now, Hanny.
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door.
Hey, I thought you said my orders are what go. Why are you giving me orders,
Over here,
Carrie
Shepard.
Ann Moss?
ARIA T'LOAK.
Ooh, level up.
There?
I'm mostly focusing in on her character going in and out of black blobness. Oh, is it still doing the black blob thing? That was about roughly when I had to start getting ready for my stream. Like, all the Rachni and the Geth turning into, like, black blobs. So, I can't upgrade yet. Okay. So that's roughly when I backed out.
Keep my army intact, Gerald.
So then I take it she hasn't killed Liara's mother yet. Poor Liara. She's not even gonna be there. But I guess that's how a Renegade Shepard does. Oh. He's still alive? Well, okay. I got rid of the top part of his hair. And I had a logical reason for this. It's because he's so stressed after saving the galaxy 2 times and fighting the Reapers and the Collectors that he actually lost all of the hair after he blew up the Batarian colony. So it's a logical progression for the character. But everything else I kept the same. Like, I had to make his hair more red because for some reason importing from Mass Effect 2 into Mass Effect 3 got rid of his red hair. I don't understand why. And I turned his eyes red, which are really hard to see. You can see it better right there. But I decided since he's so evil that, you know, he's going to do like the Anakin Skywalker thing and have red eyes. You turned her against me. You have done that yourself, Anakin. Star Wars. Ah, poopy. I'm on the wrong side. Come on, Arya. Let's go. Benezia still lives. Sad. Sad. Also, poor Liara. Oh. Poor Liara. It's gonna be like, hey, nice to meet you. By the way, we
Ground
murdered your
team,
mother.
report in.
What?
Ray, you there?
I remember my Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 3 character import was weird. Yeah, it messed up my character too.
And head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping
It got
for
rid
our
of
ship
all of my scars entirely, and not just the glowing scars, but like I had a massive scar from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, like across my cheek, and then it was just gone in Mass Effect 3 for like no reason. That bugged me a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Omega looks just as nice as the last time I was here.
Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Your ships are not my concern. I'm Renegade Shepard. Ooh. Power fluctuations continuing. Good to know. Bam. Oh boy. Gotta kill that guy. He's gonna drop a turret. Oh! Woo. That's a death. That's a death. Alright.
Getting close.
Aria, that was great teamwork. Carrie-Anne Moss. Oh, for the win. I just can't wait till we get the Turian on our team. Because I love her. Population control.
This way.
Defense system. Incendiary ammo. Wow, you're already waiting for me. That makes me feel inadequate as a man, Aria.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Oh, I'll bet you we have to hold our ground while that happens. That's crazy. It's not like video games have ever made me do that. Where are they? There they are. Shepard!
Feels good to let loose.
Oh. It does feel good to let loose. You are completely right, Aria. Sometimes you just need to cut loose. And blast some faces off. Ow! Oh! Aria. Shotgunning. I don't remember you calling shotgun. Oh. Oh. I'd try sniping me again. See what happens to you. Jerk. Ow. Screw this. Oh, it's a nemesis. Oh. Now the Geth are loyal to me. Sweet. So how did that end for you? Did you, are the Quarians dead? Did Tali commit suicide? Like, how are they loyal to you exactly? Like, what kind of loyalty? Because there are different levels of loyalty with the Geth. Like, if Tali killed herself, that's so sad.
Press on.
That's so heartbreaking.
Lost 2 more transports. Can't keep
I've only ever seen that done once, and it literally,
Right outside the defense station.
it like
Hold
traumatized
tight.
me. It's like her people burn, and she just, oh. Well, this looks like a good place for a fight. Knock, knock. Whew. I miss Singularity. I miss Singularity so much. Oh. All right.
Clear. Get to the controls.
I'll tell you when we're clear. All right, we're clear.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous.
It's probably not many surviving ships. They kind of got blasted to hell.
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured.
Oh, Bray.
Doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive
A
operations.
secret bunker in a secret organization. I love it.
Hangar and dock.
Independent power source, life support, munitions.
Oh, his Shepard sense is tingling. Nope.
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have said something so personal and intelligent, like with a camera watching you. It's like you just told him part of your plan. It's not very smart.
So it begins.
All right, he's just playing chess with himself. It's a little sad. I actually kind of feel bad for him.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing. Ray,
There's
stay
always
sharp.
time for
We might
sightseeing.
get visitors.
I strongly disagree, Arya.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
Ooh, elevator. Way better than Novaria elevators. Because they're cutscene elevators. With dialogue.
Alert, alert. Defense system station compromised. Outer defenses down, unrecoverable.
Okay.
Armed response initiative T-752.
Oh, it's not quite the
Causing a stir?
T-800.
Good.
Ooh, stuff. What intruders? We're not intruders. We were invited here by Oleg. He probably forgot to tell you. Oh,
Good to let loose.
it feels great to let loose, Arya. It's like they always say, get busy living or get busy dying. Shawshank Redemption. What? Oh, boy. Alright. Huh, okay, that did nothing. So it's a placebo. It's just they want you to think that something's going to happen when you get scanned. But the truth is, nothing happens.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back.
Read
Still,
Shawshank.
what are
I
those
read
things in the
Shawshank for
distance?
school. It is a good
Some
book
kind of force field.
and a good movie. It's one of the rare exceptions where the movie is just as good as the book, but different enough that it's not like just you get different experiences from each. Like with Jurassic Park, how the book is almost like a completely different experience than the movie, but both are equally as good. It's just like, yeah. I would highly recommend the movie though. Although I am very happy you read the book. I've always been very fervently passionate about the fact that more people need to read. Too many people don't read anymore. It's so sad.
Please remain within your assigned civilian containment area at all times.
Books are where it's all about. I grew up with a book in my hand. When I was a kid, you wouldn't see me without one. Why can't I jump over this?
Failure to
Oh,
comply with Cerberus regulations
do I actually have to interact with you?
severe penalties.
No. Oh, okay.
Some of my men.
Well, that's not a man. Oh. Well, I think I'm about to die.
Omega's mine!
Yeah, I will not fight you on this. Yeah, I agree completely. I think far too many people do not read books in any way, shape, or form. And as a result, they don't read anything. So they don't read news articles online. They don't read just anything. It's sad. Stephen King.
Getting
Oh,
close
I
to the
love Stephen
rendezvous.
King.
Let's move.
None of his books are any of my favorites, but they are so good. You ever read The Shining? Just out of curiosity, because that's a really good one. Although I'm usually more about sci-fi than anything else, so let's see if I think I have it on my desk right here. I've got a couple of my old favorites that I'm rereading right now. So I've got H.G. Wells, the Time Machine, right here, which I loved that book growing up. Like, it was one of my absolute favorites. This is a combination book, so it's Time Machine and The Invisible Man combined together. So yeah, I'm only about like a quarter of the way through that one. Again, I haven't read that since I was a kid, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm about a third of the way through this one. Douglas Adams, another one of my favorite authors, if not my favorite author. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. This is the guy that wrote the Hitchhiker's Guide series, which is my favorite book series of all time. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe, and Everything. Just such amazing books. So yeah, but yeah, I'm big on people need to read more. So breaks my heart. Okay, that's fair though. That you didn't like it as much as others he wrote. He wrote so many good ones. It's actually really hard to pick. Like he's one of the most like versatile authors that's probably ever written. A lot of people always think he's just pure horror, but he actually has a hell of a variety to his writing. All right, where was I going? There we go. I got distracted by books. I was an English major, so I'm big on everyone reading at least one book a month. I like that policy. I try to go 2 books a month, like one every 2 weeks, but sometimes I fall behind on that a little bit. Let's be honest, the Geronimo Stilton series, easily the best books out there for children. Well, okay. If we're getting into book series, that's a whole different category right there. Alright, let's go this way.
I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
Talent.
Very good, Shepard.
They
Looks
used
like a
to
gang
deface
tag.
my property too.
That's cool that you were an English major. That's a good major, I think.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All servers personnel report to stations.
I've always just been big on reading. Like, when I grew up, like, I would always beg my mom for new books, like, constantly. Because we had this old crappy used bookstore not too far from my house. And so, like, every week or so, she'd, instead of giving me lunch money, I'd be like, hey, just give me a book to read during lunch. And so she'd always bring me, like sci-fi books, because she knew I love sci-fi. So she'd bring me, like, the assorted Star Trek books, the Star Wars books, like, classic sci-fi, like Isaac Asimov, some of my favorites, Orson Scott Card, some, so many books. And then I also grew up reading when I was a kid, anyway. I haven't read them since I was a kid. But I read, like, every Goosebumps book ever. Like, ever. There was one road trip that I took with my family where I read a trilogy of books on just that one car trip. Like, I read that fast. It was like a 12-hour car trip, and I read 3 books. Oh. Even my mom was like, damn, I can't read that good.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
I've been lazy the past few months, but I'm at 30 for the year, so I feel good about what I've accomplished. That's pretty good, actually. 30 for the year is way above average for most people, so that's awesome. Like, my goal for any given year, because I try to get 2 a month, is 24. But, what am I at right now? Let's see. I only averaged 1 for the first couple of months, for the first few months. But then I've been getting double. I've been doubling up for the past few months. So I think I'm at like 12. I need to do a little work to make my quota by the end of the year. So I'm a little bit behind, unfortunately. One of my best friends, she just recommended this book series to me. I forget what it's called. I have a picture of it on my phone. I couldn't find it at Barnes & Noble, so I have to order it off Amazon or something. What was it called? It was a sci-fi book, and I think Convergence was in the title, but I don't remember what it was. And there's also another book I want to start reading after I read these books that I'm currently reading. I haven't read it since my first year in college. The Golden Compass. Yeah, it was made into a crappy movie, but it was a really good book. Oh. No. Oh no, don't no. Oh, not the Vorcha. Oh, he was my lover. Oh. Okay, so here's something that does bug me about the Omega DLC. Is, okay, so we run into some pretty cool enemies, like robots with freaking Omni-Tool blades, and like, you know, stuff like that. Why don't we ever run into these guys anywhere else? Why doesn't Cerberus have 1,000,000 of these? They're so cool. It's just like, no, we're just gonna save those for the Omega invasion. It's like, no, you would use these everywhere you go because they're tough and they look cool
Those mechs are coming through the force
and they're
field.
badass. So what are your favorite kind of books, Hanny? I'm curious. Like how I've been saying how like my favorite kind of books tend to be just like full sci-fi books.
Need to check out that
what kind of
force
books do you
field.
prefer? Like fiction, non-fiction, sci-fi, fantasy, adventure, romance? Like I've read a little bit of everything, but like what would you say would be your
Over here,
favorites?
Shepard.
Like literary? Yeah, I know it's a very broad question, but I'm curious.
Poor idiot. Something tells me
I read
these
across
force
the
fields
board,
are
but I
really the
tend to read
problem.
a lot of romances
Are we
and
blocked?
thriller detective novels.
Not this
I'm
time.
with
Come
you
here.
on the thriller detective novels. I have read my fair share of romance novels, but I don't tend to gravitate towards them. It's more like, I'll just reach into my huge pile of books that I have, and sometimes I'll just pull out a romance book and I'll be like, yeah, sure, why not? I've got a few. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I was raised by a single mother, so there's nothing wrong with a romance book every now and again. So, in fact, they can
What are
be
you doing?
they can be
Letting you in on
as
a-
my mom always liked to say, they can
Down
be a
the
bit of a
line.
guilty pleasure, just something you do for fun, like something you know is kind of bad and a little trashy at times, but they can be very fun, very nice. Especially with like Fabio on the cover of all of them. Your dad's favorite movie is Love Actually. Love Actually is definitely not one of my favorite movies, but I really do like that movie. And I watch it at least once a year. Because Love Actually is all around us. I love Bill Nighy in Love Actually. Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Well, feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Christmas is all around me. It's so stupid. Bugger.
Who's there? Show yourself.
So yeah, I agree with your dad. I do love that movie.
Look who's back.
Nyreen!
ARIA T'LOAK.
I got Nyreen in the house. Yeah, I always watch Love Actually around Christmas. I don't know, it just feels like a good Christmas movie.
What the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse mostly.
Oh,
Just
Nyreen.
trying to stay alive.
I love Nyreen. She should have been a main character, not a DLC character.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
I prefer The Holiday from my holiday movie. The Holiday is a better movie. I like if that's the movie I think it is. The one with Jack Black and Jude Law. They switch houses. I can't think of her name. She was in Titanic. Oh, what's her name? I love that movie. I adore that movie, but I can't think of Kate Winslet. Yes. Okay. Yes. I actually I think that's a far superior movie to Love Actually. Even if I enjoy Love Actually, I love that movie. But The Holiday is a better movie, and I agree with you completely.
Looks like you pass out your secrets to anyone.
I really enjoy
You're mistaken.
the adorable little romance that
Aria
they
keeps
actually
secrets
developed
better than
between
anyone I
Kate
know.
Winslet and Jack
Shepard,
Black
this
of all
is Nyreen
people. It's
King
actually
of
very
us,
cute.
Turian military. We go way back.
And Jude Law.
I've got
Normally, I
nothing
hate
to
when
do.
guys are super
That's
suave
all
and
I
handsome
need.
in movies, and it's like,
Follow
okay,
us,
cool,
we'll get
yeah,
you to safety.
yeah. You're
I'll
you're
do
really
my best.
stretching yourself here by being just handsome and suave. But I actually liked him in that movie. I liked the story they gave with him and his kids. Just try to keep up, Nyreen.
I won't fall back to get you. So keep
So yeah, that is a
Don't
very
worry.
good movie.
It's in my interest. to
Hanny,
stay
you have good
close.
taste. Yeah, I'm big on I like
So
all
where
kinds
are
of
you back,
movies. Like
Aria?
I'm as diverse on movies as I am on books, but
Left something
I am a
behind,
huge
haven't
rom-com fan.
Found
I
something?
I always have been my entire life.
Everything.
So I watch a lot of rom-coms. I watch a lot of everything, you know, action, adventure. I watch movies where people get their heads blown off, and I watch movies where people fall in love. So it's all over the place. Ooh, the Valkyrie. I don't remember the Valkyrie. What is that? I was hoping it wasn't going to be an auto rifle. So I'm going to stick with my synthetic rifle, because I love it. Okay. Now I got to put my damn ammo back on. I go to books and games for drama and almost exclusively watch comedic movies and TV. Okay, that's fair. I go a little bit everything for everything. So like, I'll go, although primarily video games do tend to give me more drama and immersiveness than anything else, because there isn't really a lot of comedy for video games. But when it comes to TV and movies, it just depends on my mood for that particular time. Like, it was like a month ago I was really in a dramatic mood, so I was watching a lot of serious stuff. And then the past like week or so I've been watching a lot of comedies. So it for me it really varies. It just depends on my individual mood at that time. Don't take cover. So what comedies do you watch then on like TV? Like what are some of your favorite comedy shows? See if I watch some of the same ones. Like I just recently finished the second season of The Good Place, which I actually think is a really funny show. And surprisingly intelligent in terms of how it's written. Oh, I'm going the exact wrong direction. That explains that. I'm like all turned around talking about movies and TV shows and books. The Good Place is the only new one I keep up with. Very nice. I love that show. I adore that show. I literally yesterday just finished, watched and finished season 2 of The Good Place. I'd already seen season 1 a long time ago, and I was hooked. But I loved season 2. I have not started season 3 yet though, because it just started. Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Malcolm in the Middle, and Family Guy are my go-tos. I'm with you on most of that. I'm not the biggest Friends fan. I watched like all of Friends when it was new. I don't think the show has aged really well, and I just never really have a desire to rewatch it. So that list I would agree with, except I would replace Friends with Everybody Loves Raymond. I love that one. But yeah, How I Met Your Mother and Malcolm in the Middle, I love those. And I'd probably replace Family Guy with Futurama, for me personally. But Family Guy's fine. I enjoy Family Guy. I enjoyed Family Guy more in the first 3 seasons, before they got canceled and then renewed. But, I mean, they're still good. But Futurama, oh, I love that show. Futurama and The Simpsons. I'm really big into Matt Groening's humor.
Why aren't the cannons online?
Ooh, an Atlas.
Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
Yeah, flanking time. Oh, they know I'm here. Oh, that's not good.
Mine.
They have shields. Why would the Elusive Man not use these everywhere? It makes no sense.
Die.
Aria, use your power. Thank you. Oh, I haven't upgraded Nyrene. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to definitely upgrade your Incinerate, because that is an amazing power. Damage, please. Recharge speed, please. Ooh. I'll go for armored targets. Oh, you have Overload and Incinerate? Oh, that makes you so useful. But I gotta go for Turian Turian Huntress. Gotta go for your base powers. Ooh. I'll give you weapon damage. Huh. I think these are tech powers I'm giving you. So, I'm going to give you tech power damage by 30%. And then I'll give you increased... Ooh. That increases my powers, too. I understand that entirely. Thank you, Hanny B. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good dinner. Hope you make something fantastic. I am not going to be making dinner until after I finish my stream, so I'm still mulling it over what I'm going to make. Power damage. Ooh, and then I can give you overload for what's left. Nice. Nyreen. The combination of Incinerate and Overload is actually not bad. That makes her very useful. Alright. And then I'm going to map Incinerate to the right D-pad. Crap. Alright, where's the big tank? There's a big giant robot mech. And I'm a little worried about it because it could kill me in like one hit.
Good.
Oh, I guess they must have got it. Yay. Oh. God, I need ammo. Real bad.
We'll find him.
There we go. Ask and you shall receive.
Incoming.
Incoming where? Oh. This is not going to go your way, buddy. I'm just going to tell you right now. Yep. Stab. Ah. Oh, crap. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, God. Cover. Oh, God.
Find that engineer.
Punch. 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 Go. Okay. Now this is just getting silly. Cover. Oh. Terrible grenade. Dodge. I can't see past the smoke. Alright, I think all this side is dead. Oh, that's so sad for you. Alright. Okay, what am I at? I'm at 47. That's a potential good game clip. Okay. Are you a foe? Oh. Huh.
Got him.
Neat. I thought you were an ally. That's why I left you be. Whoopsie. Holy buckets.
Come on.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Actually, I do want it. So please turn this direction so I can steal your ship. Ow. Damn. I guess this sniper rifle isn't strong enough to kill the pilot. Which I suppose makes sense. It is like an auto rifle sniper rifle. I was hoping to take over the Atlas for myself. But I guess that's not going to happen. Boom. Omega, you're about to meet your new match. His name is Commander Shepard and ARIA. Uh-oh. Controller batteries are low. I better wait till after the cutscene in case there's a prompt. And then I'm going to have to switch those out. God, freaking Cerberus, man. Screw those guys. There's so many of them. Why didn't they hit me with that? Shepard wouldn't have stood a chance. Let's send 600 guys and just overwhelm Shepard with pure force. Oh, the murder. Oh. Ha, nerd. Oh. Yeah, that's what it feels like to die, man. Ooh.
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Oh.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast doors.
That'll do it.
Going in.
Ooh. God, it's so violent. It's so violent. There's this blood everywhere. God, Mass Effect is such a violent universe. Where entire species get melted down repeatedly and turned into spaceships. It's like such a violent, violent universe. Oh no! Not him.
We're in, lock it down.
Oh.
Aria, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Do you have another plan? Because this plan seems to have gone south real fast.
Maybe you felt safer hiding in the dark.
You should both know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not
Nyreen.
easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
That's
Well,
understandable.
you always
Omega
said
is
I'd
shit.
be the death of you.
She could be a spy. I think we should kill her.
How do we know she isn't working for Cerberus?
You're way off there. I know from personal experience that there isn't a corruptible bone in Nyreen's body.
Yeah, but there's
Commander,
indoctrination.
The Cerberus occupation is an illegal action. They need to be swept off this station.
Talk is cheap.
Oh.
I welcome the scrutiny, Commander.
I like you,
Don't worry,
Nyreen.
Nyreen.
I
know
really
you're
do.
no threat to us. Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer.
You said duty.
Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
Wilco. Oh, Aria.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
I won't stand in your way. You want to rip that dude's head off? Go for it.
You'll do what you need to do.
And here I thought you might come here trying to change me.
No. Why? You're amazing as you are.
Once up and running, this bunker will provide.
I'm not gonna
redundant
change
access
what's
to
already
much of the
perfect.
station.
Oh,
I'd appreciate
that is
it
not
if you would
perfect.
quickly
Yeah,
eyeball operations,
Batarians.
see that things are setting up smoothly.
Ugh. Hate
What will you be
Batarians.
Checking in on my forces.
I like
I need to know how
Vorcha
many survived
more
the
than I
assault
like
before I can plan
Batarians.
the attack.
No joke.
It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
I mean, after all, Batarians didn't murder my parents. So I really hate Batarians. Opti! Pennsylvania. Damn, you get around. Like, you legit get around. Hope you're having a good night,
Sir.
Opti.
Shepard.
Batarian. Vorcha. Alright, we're just gonna name each other's species, huh? Sounds cool. Alright, there's Aria.
What's the trouble here?
Yeah.
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be
Left DC
scrounged
this
up
morning.
somewhere on
Sweet.
Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them.
I've only ever flown over DC, so
I'll
I've
see what
never
I can
actually
do.
been in the city. So, but it looked nice from overhead.
Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon... Finally.
Hey, Ruck's not dead.
Where are you? You don't
Aw.
know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken?
Rerouting system.
Ah, there we go.
If you have a moment,
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of
Oh, I
Omega's
like your
operating
voice.
systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in
With me, you could
Cerberus
reach
and
as far as you
other
want,
areas,
baby.
And, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Easy enough.
Good.
Again, I love
I'll
your
keep an eye
voice.
on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Damn.
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment. You mean if we hadn't lost that ship?
All right, Aria. Well, is this the thing? Let's see. Ooh, okay.
Knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates.
God, Batarians. We must be desperate.
This is me saying maybe
I hate Batarians so much. They're the worst. They killed my parents. They killed my whole colony growing up. I'm so sad.
Human.
Forcha. Alright.
Keep an eye out for panels. I'll cross-reference with my station schematics to try.
As, how are we looking?
All
Az.
systems operational.
His
Full
name
Omega
is
schematics
Az.
coming online now.
Let's take a look.
That's awesome. It's a great name.
I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
Yeah.
He's controlling access.
Rule
across
number
the
one, if you
station.
try to get a foothold,
One
you
of these
hold it.
dark areas.
Which means you set up defenses. Like force
Many
fields.
sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field
It's so
an
nice
army
working with the
large enough
Solarian
to
again.
face down Cerberus.
I love Solarians.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Mercs only respect strength. So let's go shoot them all. Then
We'll
they
make
will
them do
respect
it,
us.
one way or another.
Perfectly put.
Sorry to interrupt.
Bray.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them.
Yeah, she does. We should have killed her.
If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
I will keep you waiting as long as I damn well want to, Arya. You don't have a damn thing to say about it. Alright, time to switch out my batteries. Alright, beautiful. Alright, Arya, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only.
Good luck out there.
Ooh, weapon bench. Armor bench. I don't need any of that. Yes. Omega Marauder. Ah, I didn't even get a chance to read that. Oh. I can max out my adrenaline rush. Use one offensive power while adrenaline rush is active. Ooh. Or just increase my shield strength by 50% while my adrenaline rush is active. Honestly, the shield strength seems more useful. Because in a moment of panic, I can just pop that and then take more gunfire while I get to cover. Ah, okay. What I would like to do is undo these upgrades. Whoops. But I don't think I can do that. At least not from here. Yeah. Because I'm kind of focusing on incendiary ammo, so I'd love to get rid of all those points in disruptor and go for like fitness. Because of reasons. Sad. I gotta see if I can find a place to respec all my stuff. I think there is a way to do it. I just don't remember how. Not off the top of my head. I remember how to do it in 2.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence.
Huh.
The Talons
Those are good
were blip
dealings.
on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader,
Yes, you
Darius,
can,
took
Opti.
advantage of the situation and carved
My
out
Shepard
a
is
bigger
glorious.
piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good or because we need numbers?
Alright, Shepard. Keep your eyes forward. Don't
Their
look up.
cannon fodder were using
Don't
the
look
leader for
up.
The only game in town.
That's war.
All soldiers know they're expendable.
Exactly. The Talons are mine already. They just don't know it yet. Just let me do the talking and...
So brutal. God, if they only knew we were here, they'd just blast us. We'd be done. No more Shepard,
Looks
no
like
more
we fight
Aria.
our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
On it, sir. Man, my ammo went away. Why does he keep doing that? Looks like he was to say inconceivable over and over again and then not know the meaning. I don't think this means what you think it means. Inconceivable. Inconceivable.
That's odd. Why would they leave crates of red sand lying around like this?
Oh, I
Maybe they
love
had
that
something
movie
more
so
important
much.
going on.
That's another one of my
Not
favorite
Darius.
movies.
Profit is the only thing that
Probably
matters.
top
Anything else can
10, maybe top 20. But that is pretty high on my list of movies, The Princess Bride. I do not think this means what you think it means. I guess he does look a little Sicilian, doesn't
One
he?
of these air shafts
Yeah,
should lead
I
us
could
to
see
Talon
that.
territory.
The terminal is active. Thank you, Commander.
Anything for you, sexy voice? Huh. Maybe he's good at drinking poison. Well, my Shepard is poison, so yes. I have put a poison in here that is both odorless and flavorless. Undetectable by every means. And now I will let you pick and deduce which one has the poison. Well, obviously you won't put the poison in your cup, but that's what you would want me to think. So therefore you would put the poison in your cup. Ah, love that movie. I am Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to
Power's
die.
offline.
Stop saying that! My name is Indigo Montoya. Sweet.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
Don't know, give him some and find out. There we go. Oh my god, Omega is such a trash heap.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are given as good as they get.
Like, Omega is such a fucking trash heap.
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high-priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
Break through Cerberus forces? It's my kind of mission. I was like, what if we find him and he meets the lady and they were like 4 white horses? Hi, lady. It's good. Search the area? For what? We're all friends here. You dead prick. We're all hiding behind cover like cowards. As I explode. You're all cowards. Shit. Why don't you face me like a man? The end of Shepard. Alright, so I will just explode you. Yeah, this time I'm more prepared, bitches. What you gonna do about it? Oh, nothing, because you're all dead. Karma's a bitch. Yeah, karma is a bitch. And karma is also a thing. I've observed it more than enough times to be able to scientifically say that karma is a thing.
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
Anything for you, sexy voice. I should probably learn her name at one point so she doesn't think I don't like her. Ooh, level up! Well, I think I'm going to focus on fitness now because I don't really care about frag grenade. I don't care about cryo ammo. And I don't care that much about concussive shot because my teammates, usually somebody has something of an equivalence. So, fitness is going to be what I'm going to focus on. Hey, Right Bear. I haven't played a game with him in years. Alright. Last time I played with him, we raided in Destiny. That was fun. Look, put her on a 1-900 number line and her influence will be higher than 77%. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you should have just been standing there, bro. Ah. You. You son of a bitch. Trying to melee. Ooh, terminal. Damn, I couldn't hear sexy voice talk because of all the gunfire. That's sad. Is that a bypass door? It is. So it actually wants me to go that way? I don't want to miss anything. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's right, bitches. You better run. For me. That's right, bitch. Didn't work out for you, did it, nerd? Aria, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Am I standing too close? Am I standing too close? Let's let the camera assume what we're doing. Oh, carry on moss. All right, enough fun. Enough fun. Okay, one more. Aria, I love you. I don't think she wants anything to do with me. So sad. Okay. Clear the area. Boom. Stop sharing cheeseburgers. But sharing cheeseburgers is what best friends do. You want a piece of my cheeseburger, bro? Yeah! Cheeseburger! Rawr. Ooh. Oh boy, I should cover. Aria, help. You know what? I take that back, Aria. I don't need your help. You'll actually slow me down. God, always with the robots. God, I miss Liara. Oh. Don't let them touch you. Ow. Damn. Alright, any good pickups I missed? Doesn't look like it. Shot through the face, and now you're dead. Oh. Crotch shot. Shot through the crotch. You wish you were dead. Alright. Yoink. Yes, please. Oh, they're trying to seal the area. That's adorable. Is your daddy a baker? Because them some nice buns you got. Oh, that's a pretty good pickup. That's not bad. I've heard worse.
I don't think so.
Hell no. I don't run. Irene! You a badass, girl! Oh, I'm in love. What nice shoes. Dragon!
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can.
Opti,
I want
this
us
is
out of
Dragon.
here ASAP.
Dragon murdered Gianna Parasini. Murdered her like she was nothing.
Looks like we found the
So sad.
My.
Full on murdered Gianna Parasini. I will never forget that. My God.
Aria. The deception was necessary.
Renegade.
I needed to figure out what your
Well,
plans were.
Renegade.
The people on Omega depend on
Nyreen.
I couldn't risk compromising
You were
your
my
operation.
girl, Nyreen.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess.
Poor Gianna.
I brought new direction.
I just can't get. I always help her in all the games.
The General's been hunting us ever
Even on my
since.
Renegade playthroughs, I always
right
help
now
her.
He's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
Nyreen.
We're done here, boss.
I want to introduce you to Garrus.
Aria,
I want to
Commander
make something
Shepard,
happen.
Whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
No, I approve of your choice. That was fantastic. But like, oh, this is not a chance.
We're coming with you. You get our help now in return for hearing us out later.
He has your charm, Aria.
Yeah, the charm
not
of
my
bam,
patience.
bam, bam. I go where I want.
Fine. I don't have time to argue, and we can use the extra guns. Let's go.
Yeah, the extra guns. Somebody call a veterinarian because these puppies are sick. There you go, Opti. There's the cheesy line for you. Call the
You know,
veterinarian because
biotic
these
grenade?
puppies are sick.
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
I don't remember where I first heard that, but I heard that somewhere. Alright, ammo. I need ammo. Ooh, the face stun. If I remember correctly, that sucks. So continue. He said wham bam thank you ma'am and killed him pythons. So Dragon, how far did you get in your playthrough today? Is Matriarch Benezia a corpse? Did you turn Liara's mom into an Asari sickle? Okay, so yeah, she's dead. You finished Novaria. Now you just got to do Pharos again for the 4th time, and then you'll be caught up to where you were. Yeah. Then you'll just have Vermeer, where you have to kill a member of your team, and then after all of those missions, I hope eventually you will rescue Liara from the bubble. Oh yeah. On the playthrough I'm on right now, I melted the queen. I absolutely melted the queen. And I'm gonna tell you, I did not feel good about it. It was terrible. Oh. Pharaoh Sephara, like Justice League reigning from above. Like Justice. Why did I say Justice League? Justice raining down. Justice from above. Justice reigns from above. I know that's from something else, but it always makes me think of Critical Role for some reason. Oh boy. Nyreen, please get your powers back, because your overload is going to really be helpful here. Fire everything! Pharaohs. So the planet. Crap. Oh, die already. Yee. Please overload. Please flare. Holy crap, it's lost no shields. And now a member of my team is dead. Well, that's great. Ow. What killed me? I just flew backwards. Did Shepard fart and the fart got ignited and just blasted him into the wall? Great death, by the way, if that is what happened.
Rampart mechs incoming.
Oh, the ramparts we woke. Blah, 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 blah. That's right. Alright, so once that mech drops, I'm going to focus all fire on that piece of shit. And also, I think I know what happened. They're shield generators. That mech got all of its shields back from those shield generators. There we go. Ow. Dodge. Dodge. Get out of dodge. So one thing. So I figured that I had an online class like all this week, and I remembered while I was playing Mass Effect. So now I'm here cramming all of this week's work for 10 p.m. That's awesome. I cannot count how many times I have done that with online classes. I'll be like, oh shit, that was due today. And then I'll like there was one time I had this huge test. It was worth like half of my grade for the entire online course. And they gave us like crap loads of time to prepare for it. And I'd completely forgotten about it because I'm like, oh, I got months to worry about that. And then the day came and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't done anything. And so I crammed for the test in like 2 hours. A test that we were supposed to have months to cram for. And I managed to pass it with like an 82, which, yeah, it's not exactly phenomenal, but like, yeah. 2 hours of study. I got an 82. What class was that? It was I don't remember what class that was. This must not have been very important because it didn't leave much of a mark on me. Oh, hide, hide! Operation Human Shield. Take those bullets for me. Hey. So what class is it? Out of curiosity. I'm gonna guess economics. Because why not? It's the first thing that popped in my head. Oh! Damn. I was hoping to hijack the thing. Alright. That went way better the second time. You know what? After taking my math exam twice, because the entire class failed the first time... Yee. I still only barely passed, so it's fine. And my online class is counseling. Okay. Is this the first class that popped in my head? Economics. Oh, that would have been nice to know. Freaking missile launcher. Yeah, I took economics in high school also. I didn't have to worry about that in college. And I got lucky because when I took my entrance exam to get into my college, yeah, economics sucks. When I took my entrance exam to get into the college I went to, I tested out of math. Like, I tested so high, they're like, yeah, you don't need to take any math. I'm like, okay. Okay. Thanks. Cool. I don't want to take any more math anyway, so that's amazing. Reactivates. Alright, so I got a missile. Yeah, I was so lucky. Like, I was so unprepared, but apparently it all just stuck in my head. Like, I have a really good memory, even if I don't always display it. Like this, I can memorize math equations pretty easy. Like, you know, they're like, what is the quadratic equation? And I'm like, negative b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And they're like, what, damn, you're good. I'm like, yeah, shut up, baby, I know it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I can't shoot the latch because I have a missile launcher. Somebody else, can I punch the latch? Can I drop the missile launcher? Okay, good. What? There we go.
This way.
Yeah. Why can't I skip math? You just I got lucky. Like, I legitimately got lucky. Like, the fact that I tested high enough that they're like, yeah, you don't need to take any of our math classes. You can take math if you want to. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good at math, but I hate it. But I've always been really good at it. Like Pythagoras, that was my boy. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. But yeah, math sucks. I hate it. Alright, so I still have only a missile launcher. So hopefully I don't run into anybody when I turn one of these corners. Because that could hurt. Oh. Did not know that was there. I'm not bad at it. My teacher just sucks and doesn't teach us anything. I had one teacher in one of my high school years. I don't know how he didn't get fired for being inept at his job. But there was like entire days where he wouldn't teach us math at all. He was like this really old guy, like 80 years old. And he would go off on tangents about like 0-point energy. And he'd start talking about theoretical shit for hours. But he wouldn't actually teach us any of the math we needed to know. So, like, when we finally got around to like the big tests towards like the middle and end of the year, it's just like, shit, we gotta just figure this out by ourselves by reading the book. And hopefully we can just figure it all out. Like, he was a nice guy, but he was not a good teacher. He was a terrible teacher. But he was a super nice guy. Like, I actually got along with him. He was just crazy enough to be relatable. Yeah.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
I am afraid of heights, actually. Shepard fell to his death once through an atmosphere. So yeah, I got spaced into space and fell through an atmosphere, so I'm terrified of heights. I'm not terrified of heights, but Shepard is terrified of heights. On the catwalks. I'm actually like the exact opposite of terrified of heights. I do crazy shit all the time. Oh, sh... Woo! No! Yeah, mine is just like, here, let me teach you how to multiply a fraction for 2 hours, but you guys don't need to know how to actually incorporate that into the formula of how to find the slope of greater than or less than problem. Oh, okay, that's fun. So he just tells you the basics and expects you to figure out all the practical application. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, let's try this again. Knock, knock. They liquefied. They liquefied. I approve. They liquefied. That was awesome. Alright. This phantom actually scares me a little bit. Alright, somebody please kill that phantom. Thank you. Get down. Yeah, that is terrible. And how far are you into your college? Oh, shit. What the hell? Oh, Shepard. Did a grenade kill me? Oh, shit. If I remember correctly, you're 2 years into your college? If memory serves? Something like that? I'm trying to have a good memory, but I don't remember. First semester, okay. Oh!
Actually, Aria, I'm target.
Okay, cool. Oh, I'm usually wrong, so I'm okay with this. Because things feel right in the world when I'm wrong. Oh, watch out for that a-hole right there. There we go. Cerberus Phantom. More like Cerberus bitch. There's another one right there. It's not poking its stupid head out. Oh my god, I hate these things. Ow. Please overload that jerk. Yeah, you were saying that more than a few times during your stream today. I swear I have a memory. And honestly, I do the same thing like all the time. Oh, that's a grenade. I think that's the grenade that killed me last time. Like, I have a really good memory, but the problem is, as I've been getting older, it's becoming a little more selective. So it's just like, yeah, thanks. You, whatever your name is. It's like I seem to only be processing information lately that I actually give a shit about. So when somebody tells me something that I literally don't care about, it's just like, it goes in one ear and out the other. Yeah. Mine didn't. I used to remember everything when I was younger. Oh, that's Nyrene. And then, yeah, now it's just like, yeah, who's got time for that? Stand up. Stand up and see what happens to you. Dickwad. Oh, head exploded. Head explosions. They happen. I tell you, I've seen far too many heads explode in my life. Some would say I'm desensitized to it. But some would be right. I have to write an entire half an essay. I'm so done with this class. Okay, what's the essay about? Because bullshitting my way through essays is one of the things I did best in high school and college. It's like, you need to write 2,000 words. It's like, I will draw out every fucking sentence to make this 2,000 words long. I will add words that don't need to be there. I will make it sound so needlessly convoluted that you will eventually just give me an A just so you don't have to read the whole thing. Like, I was so good at bullshitting my way through essays. Oh, the door's unlocked. I thought it wasn't.
Lockdown system's been
That makes
so
more
many
sense.
times it hardly knows up from down anymore.
Oh, hello.
Irene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk.
Up, down, left, right, DA start.
This may take a moment.
Just a moment. Whoa.
You're not just using the
Use your power.
passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Alright. Eventually, I'd stop jumping down, Cerberus, because it's clearly not working out for you. Ow. Holy crap, my health. What happened to my health? Oh.
Are those doors open here?
Nope.
They're working on
They
it.
are not. Oh, I'm out of ammo. You
They've
boy.
hacked the bridge controls.
I'll have to read that in a second. I'm in a very massive gunfight. Oh! Mama! Yeah, I'll let those doors close. I'm not gonna push my luck. The fact that I have to do it for a class that I don't give a shit about. Yeah, that's the hard part, is when you have to bullshit about something that you just don't care about.
Doors open.
So,
Let's go.
I hear you, because I've had to do that plenty
Hurry
of
up.
times.
I need to get to my people.
That's actually something I always struggled with in school. Whether it was high school, middle school, college. I struggled with giving a shit about subjects that I literally just didn't care about. Like, everyone else could fake it and force it, and I never could do that. Like, if I didn't have a passion for something, then I really just didn't want to do it.
Awesome.
And it's something I still kind of struggle with in my adult life. Which is probably one of the reasons that I'm choosing to be single now and don't want to date anymore, is because if I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it. And when you're dating somebody, you have to compromise. So, yeah, that's kind of bled into my my personal life a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like, you want to go out for like, you want to hang out somewhere and shop for boots? No, I want to play video games. I want to stay home, watch a movie, and play video games. Oh, I love it. When is this going to be feasible in my life? That's the part I struggled with. Is if something didn't feel like it actually had real world application, like for me, then I never understood the need to learn it.
Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in.
Like psychology, for example. It's like, I don't really need this.
Safely at the other outpost.
Yes, I agree. Thank you. Video games is the best date. I've sadly I've only successfully once dated a gamer girl, but she cheated on me with one of my friends and immediately moved in with him. But besides her, all the other women I've ever dated have not been gamer girls, and it sucks. I need to find a gamer girl.
It got worse after you
But sadly, gamer girls are as home-ridden as I am, so they're like, yeah, I don't want to go anywhere, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go anywhere either. So it never happens.
Way to contain them. The entire station would be infected by now.
Yeah, I do agree. Only go for the gamer girls, or gamer guys, as it may be. But like, yeah, it's where I live, there aren't that many of them. Like, there really aren't. Shake it off.
Don't let yourself be distracted by what if.
Like, where I live, there's a lot of not cool people. From my point of view.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, say la vie. That's one of the reasons I love Twitch so much. I get to interact with people I actually have shit in common with. So, yeah. And it's another reason I love Xbox, for example, because through Xbox Live, I can play games with my best bud down here, who's been playing Red Dead Redemption apparently. But yeah, we just talk all the time and play video games through our Xbox. So yeah, and we Skype it up all the time. Yeah, you are in a bigger city, so you have less excuse. I'm in a not big city, so I have a little bit more of an excuse. LA, you throw a rock, you're gonna hit a gamer dude, like, or lady. So, as your individual preference may be, but where I am, nah, there's like nobody. All people care about out here is like, I don't know, what'd you do for work? Like, I don't. They talk about such boring crap. I don't know. Nothing I care about.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
But yeah, you are in LA, so you have much less of an excuse. Yeah. That's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of people don't like me either. So, and my secret to this is to not give a shit. It's like, oh, you don't like me? Well, I don't like you either. So that's become my secret to it. Because a hell of a lot of people find me a little bit antisocial and grumpy in the real world. IRL. But that's because when people see me out in the real world, I'm unhappy. Like when I'm home and I'm playing video games or I'm just talking to people, like I'm a pretty happy guy. Like I'm good. But when I'm out and about in the real world, I'm generally at my job, which I despise. And so I'm miserable. Like when I'm at work, I'm miserable. And then the millisecond I clock out, I'm like, I'm happy again. But people only ever see me when I'm like down. It's like, oh, I hate my job. It sucks. It's stupid.
Now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job.
My mom used to never get mad at me, but she used to be worried that my antisocial behavior would be like a bad thing.
And if
but
I say no,
over the years, she's accepted that about me. And she's like, yeah, he's antisocial. Like, whatever. Like, she used to always try to get me to flirt with cashiers and stuff. Like, that girl looks like she'd be good for you. You should ask her out. And now she doesn't even bother. She's like, yeah, your personality, they won't like you anyway. I'm like, thank you, Mom. Also, ouch, but thank you, Mom. Don't be blind, Irene.
Open your eyes. This is a war of attrition.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong side.
You might be right. But the people of Omega are my priority.
Omega.
You take over one gang and you think you're going to decide what's best
And
for Omega.
yeah, what the hell is flirting? Apparently, I'm the most oblivious person in the world. There was this girl a few years back that I didn't know had a crush on me, like at all, and I didn't have a crush on her. So I was just chatting with her and having fun, and like we were hanging out and doing stuff like that.
People of Omega,
and I found out
I have
a
returned.
long time later that she was super into me, and I'm like, I did not get that at all.
They have beaten
Like
you.
she was flirting with me.
They believe
I didn't get that at all.
Under control.
Not even slightly. So yeah.
They are gravely
whatever.
mistaken.
As for being antisocial, I say own it. Because I'm good with it. I've made my peace with
the
it.
Galaxy.
I like being antisocial. Oh, Arya.
You cannot be beaten.
What'd you do?
And you will never be controlled.
Arya just like ghosted out.
Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming.
Yes.
Together we will take Omega back.
Arya! 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 Arya!
That's your plan?
Arya! Arya! I'm all about speeches.
Anything is better than being locked up
I am so good at pulling speeches out of my ass. Like,
I know what you're
I don't remember if I talked to you about this or if I was talking to somebody else about this on one of my other streams, but I remember talking about how I was asked to give a graduation speech at something I had just graduated. And, like, I was asked last minute.
What are you trying to
Yeah, okay, I did tell you, yeah. And I just pulled the speech out of my ass.
People of
And
Omega,
people were, like, surprised when I told them. They're like, wow, how long did it take you to write that?
When
And I'm
it
like,
breaks
like
loose,
1 minute.
we'll be
And
ready.
I only wrote the
Nyrene's code of
opening
ethics won't let us
sentence.
advise
And then I just kind of made up the rest.
It's what makes her utterly
We will
unreachable
hold the
and
line.
easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not.
That's
the
where
only
that's my
one who
default
like your little
in speech giving is we will hold the line.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
Krogan. Agent Coulson, I don't wherever you are. Krogan. Ooh. All right. Okay, retake landing pads. On it, sir. Hold the line, always. Yeah, see, now that's my idea of flirting right there, is telling a woman to hold the line. She wouldn't know what I was talking about, but I would know. Tomorrow, in the fight against Saren, we will hold the line. Sir, please get out of my line. I'll hold the line at, like, Stater Brothers. Or any grocery store. Because where I am, I don't know if you guys have Stater Brothers in LA, but I go to Stater Brothers. So that's like my jam. Because fuck Albertsons. Too expensive. Oh, you're dead. Oh my god, why won't you die? Oh. Okay, there we go. We do. God, just explode. Now. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. In my brain, just because I'm talking to you online, I always assume you're on the other side of the world, even though I know you're only like an hour and a half away from me. So it's just like, have you ever heard of this grocery store called Stater Brothers? It's like, fuck, right. You're literally an hour and a half away. Of course you've heard of it. This is... Ah. Alright. Oh, there they are. Sniper rifle time. That's a nice car. I want to steal that car. Stand up, please. Alright, I'll make you stand up. In hell. I'm also an hour and a half below LA, so I don't know how far that actually is from you. That's fair. So you're like close to the coast, because I'm not actually not that far away from the coast. Like I pretty regularly have gone to like Long Beach and Dana Point, and it really doesn't feel like that long of a trip. Though I'm usually like singing music so much that the trip goes a lot faster. Yeah, so really I don't think you are that far away. I'd say like probably an hour 45 if I had to guess. Traffic pending, of course. But yeah, I would like constantly go to those places when I was in college. Like going down to the beach, that was my jam. For a while there. Have not been in a long time. Because all of my friends moved out of state. And I don't want to just be that sad guy going to the beach alone. Like, I could bring my puppy, but they have such strict, like, puppy laws. Like, pick up his shit. And it's just like, I get it. But I mean, like, they're so strict on how you have to, like, you know, make sure they have a leash. Make sure they do this. And make sure they do this. It's like, fuck, I just want my puppy to have fun, man. He's going to roll around in the sand. I'm going to roll around in the sand. We're going to have just a gay old time. Isn't that right, JD? Where are you, buddy? Yeah, that's true. I want to go to a real beach. See? There's my lump of a puppy. Just balled up in a circle on his tiny little thing, even though he's got multiple dog beds that direction. He's just balled up over here on the random thing I put below my fridge so that water doesn't spill out. Freaking dog. You have nice dog beds. Why are you lying on that little pink square? I love my dog. He's the best. I love him so much. Okay. JD. because he's just dog. When I was naming him, I couldn't think of a good name, and I just kept calling him Dog. And eventually I named him JD, because he is just dog. I love him. I got that from a TV show called Dead Like Me. Just dog. Great TV show. Girl becomes the Grim Reaper. Oh, hello. You guys okay? No? No, you're dead. Okay. Cool. Yee. Crap. Oh, hello. I thought you were a good guy. Now you're dead. I have 2 dogs, 1 Bailey and 1 Loki. Loki. Oh god. That's a great / worrying name for a dog. I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious puppiness. God, I love dogs. Bailey's a good name too. Yeah, I've had dogs like my entire life. My first dog was named Brandy, and then I got a dog named Luke, named after Luke Skywalker. Arya, get out of my way. And then I got JD when I was in college, but I lived with 2 other dogs. I lived with a dog named Jake, who was an adorable Australian Shepherd. May he rest in peace. And I lived with a half Pitbull mix. I'll tell you why in a minute. I lived with a half Pitbull mix named Cheyenne. And she was a good puppy. And then for a while there, I lived with a cat that was named Anarchy. Very appropriately named. Half Pitbull. I love Pitbulls. Pitbulls are so cute. I just rescued she's not living with me, but I mean I rescued her off the streets and found her a good home. But there was this Pitbull, this tiny little like Pitbull, wandering around my mom's neighborhood like a month or 2 back. And I didn't have the heart to leave her walking the streets, so I took her home, gave her food, gave her a safe place to stay while I found her a good home, because we don't have any no-kill shelters out where I am. So I didn't want to take her to the pound. So I almost ended up keeping this Pitbull, which would have been terrible because I don't have a lot of room for any more dogs. But yeah, I love Pitbulls. I saved her partially because she was so adorable. Do I have a picture of her on here? Let's see. No, I have a... Is that on my laptop?
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
Yeah, I do have a picture of her.
You see, Shepard.
Okay.
Let me guess. She said
I'll show you the picture after the...
easy to manipulate.
Okay, good. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. It's opening a JPEG. Why is it taking so long? I might need a new computer. Well, a new laptop. My computer's good. You're literally opening a JPEG. You're not downloading a movie. Okay. So there's a... I'll make the screen big. There's a... It's hard to see it, but there's a picture of her face. She was just wandering around my mom's neighborhood, and I thought she was like so unbelievably adorable, and I couldn't leave her on the streets. And so I took her home, fed her, washed her, gave her a little bit of love. Yeah, there's a slightly different angle, sort of. just lying down like a puppy does. And so yeah, I fell in love with her, almost kept her, but I just have such a small apartment that it's already too small kind of for one dog. But if I had a bigger place, I would have kept her in a heartbeat, because she was so loving and so well behaved. And yeah, I was calling her Lady, actually, because I couldn't think of a good name. So I'm like, all right, Lady, let's go. Yeah, she was like the happiest puppy, and unbelievably well behaved. Unbelievably. I hope I found her a good home. It seemed like it was going to be a good home. And there were no kill shelters up here, which sucks. That's terrible. All right. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate. No, not at all.
She said you were honorable. Glad to see she was right.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe me.
One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Tiny apartment,
Just
but
have
Bailey
them
was
ready.
also a rescue, and
Oh,
it's too
they'll
late
be
to give
ready.
her away. We're attached. That was one of my fears, is that I was going to get too attached, and then I wouldn't have the heart to ever let her go to her better home. Because I live in a pretty small apartment, so yeah. Tiny apartments. Can I get a what? What? Ah, I got such a tiny apartment here. But it's mine, so I can't complain. Like, I don't have to answer to anyone. You know, I don't have to yell at anybody for not doing dishes in the sink, because I'm the only one that
We're
makes
almost
dishes.
there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline
JD
fodder,
has
now we
complete
just
free
need to
reign
bring
of the
down
apartment.
force
It's
fields
more
to
his
clear the way
apartment
to
than mine,
Afterlife.
some days.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have a million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the
Oh yeah,
Talons
Loki,
working
right.
for us.
Well, it's only worrying because Loki's the god of mischief, so I wonder why he was named Loki. Is he a mischievous puppy? A mini Australian Shepherd. Oh, I love Aussies. I love all dogs, but I love some breeds more than others, but I love all dogs. So he was fine at first, but now with Bailey, yeah, it's hard, but we love her. Walk them like 4 times a day. Very nice. Very nice. I'm impressed.
Handled Irene perfectly and got us an army.
She wears her weakness on her
He's
chest.
more well
It would
behaved.
take more effort to stop myself from
Hard to believe a Loki is well
Let's hope
behaved.
she's up to the task.
Oof.
You and I
I
have
am
to
Loki
keep her on point.
of Asgard.
Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
See, when I think Loki, I think that piece of shit Tom Hiddleston, who is just fucking up New York and pissing off the Avengers. And that's what I think of when I think Loki.
Rock, can you hear me? Damn it, Rock, don't do that again. I thought I...
Alright, so there's Arya.
Yeah, well, don't do that again.
Oh, Herat! I remember you. You were in... I think this was the same Elcor that was in Mass Effect 1 on Noveria. I think. Isn't this the dude that gets scared if you shoot up everybody on Noveria?
Tentative excitement.
I might be wrong, but isn't that the name? He's my baby, the most adorable thing in this world. Loves cuddles. Second most adorable thing in this world, because I have JD. So... We almost named him Zuko, but my sister just didn't like the name and wouldn't do it. Dude! Zuko is such a good name. Hell, you could have just named him full-on Prince Zuko, and that would have been great. Come on, Prince Zuko, let's go. He would have been the angstiest puppy in the world. Honor! That's the first thing that pops in my head when I think of Zuko, is from the Ember Island players, when Zuko just dies in the play. Honor! And then he just burns to ash. Oh, okay, okay. I knew the name. For some reason I was thinking he was on Noveria. If you find it and say, yeah, sure, why not?
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciative.
Okay, that's the cutest thing in the world. Right there. Elcor Harriet. Or Harriet.
I'll let you know.
Harrow. He's so adorable. I just want to grab... Oh, I just want to grab his cheeks and start running. Honor! Wait, did you just die? Yeah, I don't need any of that. God, I love that show so much. Bye, Space Sword. One of the saddest moments in the series. Bye, Space Sword. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I think the most efficient way would be to whisper it, but don't even worry about that. Like, but that would be, I assume the puppy is adorable. Luckily, because I have the webcam, I can just like pop open a picture and just like show it to you guys. It makes it a lot easier for me to show you guys versus you guys showing me. Alright, any good pickups? That's the shop. My name's...
Scouts are ready to go.
My name's Toph, because it sounds like tough. I emit a sonic scream that lets me see everybody around me. Ah! There, got a pretty good look at you. Oh.
Assault should be less treacherous.
I understand the desire to show off puppies. I wonder if I have pictures of the other puppies I used to live with on my computer. I don't think I do. Not on this computer. Because I got this computer after I stopped living with them. So I don't think I ever put those pictures on here. Got a lot of great funny pictures, but sadly not a lot of pictures of the puppies I used to live with. Oh yeah, and my mom, she has 2 miniature dachshunds that I regularly take care of and love like they are my family. So I deal with 2 miniature dachshunds all the time that are absolutely adorable. Abby and Rocky. One brown, one black, and one black. Black with tiny like brown spots. Absolutely adorable though. I gotta see if I can find pictures of them to show people.
Talk to me, Az.
They're probably on my Facebook, but I don't want to sign into my Facebook. Because I like never sign into Facebook.
Yes, I see.
I hate
Shepard,
Facebook.
take a look at this. The general is siphoning power.
It's like the
from
one thing I don't
reactors
use
deep
for
in
my
the
streaming
bowels
is
of Omega's
Facebook.
minds.
Like, I will link everybody to my Twitch, my Facebook, my Twitter, but nah, my Facebook's
Not
good.
completely.
I don't care.
There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
Oh,
Processing plant for one
Shepard
of the
scars,
mines.
they're coming back.
It's been powered down.
Nice.
No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Mine?
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
I have beautiful eyes.
Not without
They are
me.
bright red.
Aria, my patrol caught her in the perimeter.
Please, you didn't catch me. We're allies now.
Oh, poor
Didn't
Nyreen.
Arya tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
I've been nothing but rude to
The
Nyreen.
Talons are ready.
I hate
if I'm
that.
sending my people into the breach,
Everyone in my
I wanna
family
make
has
sure
at least
those
one
force fields
dog,
come
and I
down
will
for
tell you
good.
about them all,
So
but
like
this
it or not,
is
you're
your
stuck
stream,
with
and I don't want to take over for the rest.
almost as
Hey, I
if
don't
you don't
mind.
trust me.
Doesn't bother me.
it's exactly as if I don't trust you.
Trust is secondary. All I want to do is kill this Russian prick and get my troops.
I don't care if you hate her, just as long as you obey my orders.
I see you two went to the same charm school.
Hey!
Go wait by the med.
Yeah,
bay,
we sat
Nyreen.
next to each other.
We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are writing an essay. That is a very good point. Like, I don't care if you ever hijack my stream, whatever. Like, it's my stream, so I dub it okay. But yeah, you should focus on the essay. That is very true.
Squad leaders are prepping their units. Ready to
I actually forgot you were working on an essay. How selective my memory has
Got a
become.
second?
Nyreen,
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
you can't influence me. You don't know me.
I'm not big on talking behind Arya's back.
I'm loyal to Arya.
It's not about that. In this situation, Arya's ruthlessness is a necessary evil.
Is
I
it evil,
understand that.
or is it morally gray?
Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Arya.
Well, yeah,
or
of course
the
you're not
ones
doing
out.
it for Arya. Arya's a
It's for the
monster.
people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this.
God, she's so
Incredibly
nice.
powerful
She's so
forces are
good.
about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
What were we talking about? I was just thinking about Oreo cookie shakes. And you mentioned something about people. You want me to kill them all?
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect, and not just because he's shrewd.
Oh,
When I was
shrewd,
starting to
lewd,
organize the
rude dude.
Talons, he offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. A few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his
Yeah,
word.
Oleg is a man of
So
honor.
he has a code.
That's the thing.
And as near as I can tell,
He's Cerberus, but he is a man of
doesn't
honor.
exactly match the elusive man's.
All right, tell me about the Talons.
Are your people ready for the fight?
You needn't worry about the Talons, Shepard. They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity now.
Were they all part of a hive
We're
of
fighting
scum and
for a
villainy?
better world. I have to wonder if the same can be said for our Asari friend. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
I wouldn't call Arya a friend. Speaking of Arya,
You get
segue.
mixed up with Arya.
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me.
God, I want to introduce her to
Practically locked
Garrus.
me away.
They
I
would
couldn't
get
use my
along.
skills to benefit my people. So I quit.
Unfortunately, it's not
I
possible.
floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
Not to be racist, you know, I don't want to assume that two Turians are just going to fall in love. But, I mean, common ground. They're both
Who didn't let
Turians.
anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
Wow, wink, wink. I need to stop typing in text talk. On my essay, I keep typing you instead of you and maybe instead of maybe. Well, I mean, that is the new modern talk.
How close were you two?
That's a very postmodern essay.
Mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her.
You are instead of
Trying to be
YOUR.
with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
Would have been for the better.
You could take more cues from her.
A great human wrote, "To thine own self be true."
Hey, you know human
I tried
literature.
to fit into Aria's world.
Well said.
In the end, it helped me remember who I am.
I think your professor will definitely not accept it, but it's worth a try. There's only one way to know. Just like with Renegade Shepard, you just have to do it and then accept the consequences. Yeah. Rip the dream. Just rip the dream.
You're a veteran. Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you, Commander.
Yeah.
But these,
I fight Reapers before breakfast.
what they do to people.
Like, I woke up one day, at the end of the day, killed Sovereign.
Still be out there. And if they return,
ain't nothing
I
but
don't
a
want to
thing.
even think about what would happen to Omega's people. The image of that drives me and haunts
Oh, you're going to be moving? Where are you going to be moving? Moving to a better state than California? Which is not hard to do. Hey, California sucks. Okay. Hey, I hate California.
The Cerberus force fields.
Possibly. Oh, cool.
Technology comes from beyond the Omega 4 realm.
Ah, Michigan.
Flesh
I'm actually,
disintegrates upon
I've been to
contact.
Michigan. Nice.
The power required must be enormous.
I
Fear
like
that
Michigan.
disrupting it could destabilize
It's
other systems
I like
on
the
station.
temperature a lot better.
I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
So you're going to be moving for like school? Like, is it specifically to move to another school, or is like your family moving? I gotta go. Ah, I see. Yeah. See it. So I figured that might be one of the possibilities. Unfortunately, and this is just the harsh truth, California is one of the worst places to live financially. It's become terrible. We have some of the worst tax laws in the entire country. We have some of the highest like property expenditures of the entire country. Our population is out of control. Like we host a massive percentage of the entire country's population, like a huge percentage. What are we at now? Like 40 million people in California, and there's like 250 to 300 million people in the US. So that's like 10% of the entire country's population in one state. That's crazy. So like there's a lot of problems with California. Best education though, sure. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know if California has the best education. I don't know about that.
I appreciate it.
I don't know about that.
We're heading out soon.
They have education. They have good education.
I'll be ready.
I can't say it's the best. I've done enough college in California that I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God, speaking of California, look, even they're talking about California. Right there. California. California Omega. It's a subsect of the Omega Quadrant. All right, Nyreen. Good talk. Yeah, the American educational system is, in my honest opinion, broken. I think it's absolutely broken. It is a system designed to punish the people that can't afford better education and reward the people that don't actually need the rewards. Like, people who already have the money to afford full college are the people who are always getting the scholarships because they have the connections to get them. And they already have the leg up with the private tutors, and you know they're already paying for college. It's like, oh look, I won another scholarship. Stuff like that. Like they can afford the school supplies, but then they get like grants and free school supplies, and also what schools charge for education is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Like, how do they expect the average citizen to ever get a proper education when they're asking them to basically give up their entire life savings for 6 weeks of school? Like, And for the chance that maybe whatever degree you get from your school won't even lead to anything. Like, which is a heavy possibility nowadays. You could do everything right. Not to get too serious in a Mass Effect stream. But we live in the kind of world where you can do everything right. Take all the right classes, make all the right decisions, and still not be able to find a job after college. Like, I went on a little bit of a tangent there. I apologize. I have a lot of opinions about the American education system. Shouldn't be so contemplative when we should be choosing what we learn. Because like they said after high school, if I would only be classes you need for your degree, but like, I'm an artist. The fuck do I need algebra for? No, I completely agree though. I agree with you too. Like, I think we should also, I think whatever we're pursuing as a career should factor more heavily into what kind of classes we have to take for those degrees. So like, for example, like you're trying to be an artist. So why the hell would they want you to ever take like philosophy or, you know, psychology or whatever class, like, you know, counseling. Yeah. Like maybe you should focus more on artist-centric kind of classes. So yeah, like I think there's a lot of things about the American education system that are absolutely broken. Like just, I have a billion opinions about it. I could talk about it for hours, but I'm playing Mass Effect, so I'm going to try not to go off on a tangent. So I apologize, everybody, if you don't like the serious talk. I got 8 people in my stream right now. That's pretty cool. Welcome to Mass Effect.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
Oh, to shreds, you say?
I don't like this.
Not to quote Farnsworth, to shreds, you say. And his wife? To shreds, you say. Futurama. Alright, they took off my damn fire ammo again. I hate that they keep doing that. Just leave it on. It's what I want to use. It's funny to watch people dance while on fire. So this isn't creepy. Welcome to Mass Effect, where we complain about the imperfection of the American education system. Ugh. And don't even get me started on like the American, medical system or the American legal system or, oh god, America, man. Home of the people who can afford to live here.
More dead.
It's a bloodbath. Got a bad feeling.
There's a song I really love. I don't remember who sings it off the top of my head. But they're talking about how the we're the orphans of the American dream. Who the hell sings that? Oh, I love that song. We are the orphans of the American dream, so shine your light on me. Ba-da-da-da. God damn it, who the fuck sings that? I listen to it all the damn time. Rise Against? No, that's not Rise Against. Fuck, it'll pop in my head. Cause these are the things that we can't deny. I'm passing over you like a satellite. So catch me if I fall. Shit. I almost want to grab my MP3 player just so I could fucking see who sings it. Because I don't remember. Maybe it's Rise Against? I don't know. That sounds maybe right. But it also sounds wrong. Fuck. It's one of my favorite songs. We are the orphans of the American dream, so... I love that line. It's like, what the fuck is the American dream nowadays? I don't know what it is. Not dying? Not being homeless? I don't know. Not starving to death? Okay, I'm going too serious again. Back to Mass Effect. Yay, Commander Shepard. Dodge.
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to
It looks like it got
There
blasted.
should be a master
I think it's
circuit
more than
breaker.
deactivated.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
Oh, just like Jurassic Park. Follow the pipes. Oh, we're gonna reboot all of the electric fences. We have a T-Rex. Oh god, I love that movie. Are you saying you have a T-Rex? We have a T-Rex. Okay, I can't climb on that apparently. Jurassic Park, 10 out of 10. Hell to the yes. You have good taste. You have very good taste. You and Hanny B both have really good taste. Why can't I walk this way? Shit. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Leap.
The whispering's receding.
Maybe
Because I'm cool and a nerd. That being a nerd is what makes you cool, in my opinion.
I've seen one of those things take down
And
a
Jurassic
squad of
Park.
soldiers.
Oh, goddamn! I've seen that movie too many times, and I've read the book too many times. Also, I love both of them. The book is just as good as the movie, but different enough from the movie that you're getting a different experience. So, like the book and the movie, hell yes.
Down this ladder.
Haven't read the book. I thought the book was really good, and it's very different. Like, there are people that do not survive the book that very, very much survive the movie. Like, it is surprising.
There's the power control.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I had to write a big essay on Jurassic Park in high school, and I read the book like 2 times in a row. Just like, this is a good book. It helped that I'd already seen the movie like a dozen times. Uh-oh. Oh.
Wake up.
Yeah, Nyreen, get your head out of your ass. What the frack is that? I don't remember that. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. Never mind. Abomination monster. Eee. That we will never see again off of Omega. That's right. Bow to me.
Hate should
Weird
make
way
you
to bow.
deadlier. That looked like fear to me.
The only
All right,
book I did
back to the
anything
door.
with that I enjoyed was Divergent. And it was before the movie came out. Sweet. The movies are okay. I never read the Divergent books, though. I never got around to that. I read all the Harry Potter books. I read a couple of the Twilight books, and I'm like, yeah, I can't read these. And then, because of Twilight, I didn't read Divergent. I hate the last movie. I didn't see the last movie, but I heard they canceled the next movie and they're gonna like make it into a TV show. The Twilight books, this is just maybe my personal opinion, they hurt my soul. They hurt my soul. I forget who it was. It was a very famous author. Might have even been Stephen King, but it was a very famous author that explained the difference between the Harry Potter books versus the Twilight books. And I loved how he explained it. He explained it like this. Like, the Harry Potter books are about friendship and family and, you know, and overcoming, you know, fear with courage and, you know, standing up for who you are and what you believe in. And the Twilight books are about how it's important to have a boyfriend. So, and I'm like, he's right. That's, oh my God. That's what those books kind of taught me. Terrible. Terrible. But I respect that you like Twilight. I'm just, it didn't do it for me. It did not do it for me. The movies were entertaining, though. Like, I enjoyed them for what they were, even though I didn't think they were very good.
Another one.
Fire at will.
You know, I'm a sucker for romance stuff, too. I was talking with Hanny B about this before, like, when I was still kind of early in the stream. How I'm a big, like, rom-com kind of guy. So, like, I watch a lot of romantic movies because I enjoy them. You know, I don't necessarily believe, like, in love in the real world. It's complicated. I might be a bit bitter, but I do love the idea of, like, the romantic stuff. And so I watch a lot of romantic movies. Even though I also watch movies where people get their heads blown off. Like, I watch a little bit of everything. But, yeah, I watch romantic movies. And I am a very big fan. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Where it's like, people who know me in real life, they know how bitter I am about love and, like, dating and romance. Like, because I've had such bad experiences. And I'm sort of done with the whole, like, dating scene. Like, I've just kind of walked away from it. But, then they find out I watch a lot of romantic comedies. And they're like, why do you do that? And I'm like, it's a nice dream. Yeah, that's how I word it usually. It's like, yeah, I don't necessarily believe in everything that happens, but it's a nice idea. Like, it's a beautiful concept. Like, happy endings and everything just magically works out and soulmates and all that shit. It's like, yeah, it's a nice idea.
Shepard, look alive. More adjectives.
Oh, damn it. Shepard, I'm trying to get you to push a button, not dodge roll.
Elevator's on its way. Elevator's on its way.
Alright, Nyreen. Time to hold it down. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need to run. Ow. One down. Holy crap. Dodge roll. Oh, stay away. I don't want me. Ow. Help me. Burn him. Thank you. You just saved my life, Nyreen. I won't forget that when I'm killing you later. Ooh. Woofy, toofy.
I think we got them all.
Those are tough sons of bitches.
Try the elevator again. Stay alert.
I wish soulmates were a real thing. Dude, right? That'd be awesome. It's like, here's your destined partner. It's like, I wish life could be that simple sometimes.
All right, into the elevator.
Which is why I love rom-coms so much, is because the shit that happens in them is so absurdly not realistic. But I wish life could work like that. Like, you know, I wish like I could be the biggest dickhead in the world and then suddenly have like an epiphany, run through the streets with music playing, give a big speech in front of a lot of people about why I love this person, and suddenly everyone starts clapping while we make out. Like, I wish life could work like that.
Something's off.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't.
There's a rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. We'd stuck it out here.
Clearly, I've thought about that before. Running down the street to an 80s love ballad. I give a big giant speech in front of a lot of people while I profess my love and what I learned. And then when she forgives me and we start kissing, everyone claps. Yeah, you go. Woo, woo, woo. Fade to black. Happy ending. I've watched a lot of romantic comedies. That tends to be how like 95% of them end. Ain't that the truth? And I was, I don't know if you have Netflix, Dragon, but me and Hanny B were talking about this earlier. There's a TV show that both of us watch called The Good Place. And it's about this girl that dies, and she gets sent to the good place, because there's a good place and a bad place. And in the good place, there are soulmates, and they have a lot of fun with that. Like, it's actually a really funny show, because, like, everything might all be, like, wrong, and everything might be screwed up. So, like, she might not be supposed to be there, and her soulmate might not really be her soulmate, and it's actually pretty funny. Forget speeches and crowds, I just want to find the guy and cuddle and be happy. I agree with you. I'm just talking, like, in the romantic comedy sense, that's what would happen. Is, like, they make this big, giant declaration of love and this big, open gesture in front of a lot of people, and then suddenly everything works out and they're happy. In real life, though, I agree with you completely. Gotta find just the right person who accepts you for you, who doesn't mind it when you fart, and who can cuddle with you on the good days and the bad. Yeah, I agree. But the most important thing is they have to not be upset when I fart. Because I like farting. Not really. I just like saying that. I literally just got Netflix, and they talk about The Good Place a lot. I have a pass, so I go there a lot, and I hear about it all the time. I fucking love The Good Place. I thought it was such an original and unique show. And I thought they had a lot of fun with the concept, because it's a bad person that accidentally gets sent to the good place, where, like, everything is all fucked up because she's there. So, like, all the soulmates aren't necessarily the soulmates anymore, and, like, I would highly recommend it. It's only 13 episodes a season, and they only have 2 seasons out, so it's not the longest watch in the world. I thought it was actually a really good show. I liked it. Farts. Yes. Farts are healthier than sneezing. And if you ever find somebody and it's true love, you will accept them when they're farting, when they're puking. You will accept them at their best and their worst. That's the dream. That is the dream. It's a pretty unrealistic dream, but it's a nice dream. Oh, hello. You're going to murder me, you son of a bitch. Holy God, my health. Hide. This is not a good hiding spot. Anyone else? That's a yes. God, I love this gun. This gun is so OP. It's like the Vex Mythoclast in Destiny 1. Kind of fires the same too. Sounds the same. Nyreen, I almost killed you. And they will accept that shaving. So again, I'm not going to go and shave my legs all the time, because fuck that. That's for important events only and the beach. I agree. I agree completely. The last girl I dated, I could see how annoyed she was by always shaving her legs, and I was just like, don't even fucking bother. I don't care. Whatever. Shave your legs, don't shave your legs. Just make yourself happy. Like, I literally don't care. Granted, that's the girl that ended up leaving me for one of my friends, so maybe I should have made her shave her legs. But I told her I didn't care. I introduced her to a friend of mine. I invited me and a buddy of mine were having a game night at his house, and most guys do care. I've never cared about that kind of thing. It's like, whatever. Like, I don't really see the point in caring about something like that. Like, I got hairy legs, and women have to deal with that. So, and I'm not shaving my legs.
We need to find an alternate route across.
Find an alternate route. But yeah, with my ex-girlfriend that, I remember I told her, because she was just like, I don't want to shave my legs anymore. I'm like, don't. Whatever, I don't care. I had a game night planned with a friend of mine. We were going to play Call of Duty. So I brought my TV and my Xbox over to his house. And this story sucks. I don't even know why I'm telling it. So I brought my TV and my Xbox over, and my girlfriend heard, and she's like, hey, can I come over too? Because I love Call of Duty. And I'm like, sure. So I invited her over, and I introduced her to my friend. We were Call of Dutying all night. And then we went home. And then the next day, I dropped her off at her home, and then I went home. And then the next day, I get a message from her saying she's moving in with my best friend, and we're done. And I'm like, shit. All right. Fuck. What? It's been 24 hours. You just met the dude. What the hell? God damn. That was rough. Like, I just went over to play Call of Duty, and then I lost my girlfriend. Yeah. That hurt. Suffice it to say, I have not played Call of Duty since. So I really haven't, actually. Probably an accident, but like, still. Yeah. I guess now I associate Call of Duty with heartbreak. That's why I play so many story-based games, because I can just focus on the story and less on the heartbreak. Canny B, you're still here. Yeah. What was strange that you came back to today? Me talking about my heartbreak? Me talking about going to a Call of Duty playdate with a buddy of mine, and then having my girlfriend leave me for him? Ah, heartbreaking. Be killing the lady. Lady was actually in her gamer tag. Oh, the shaving legs part. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm actually a big believer in, like, if you don't want to shave your legs, don't shave your legs. Like, I've never seen I've never understood the kind of guy who's just like, oh my god, I would never date that woman. She doesn't shave her legs. It's like, if you like the girl, who cares? But that's just my opinion. Like, the cuddles will be just as good whether they have shaved legs or not. In fact, most guys won't even feel it because they have hair all over their legs. So you're just feeling more hair. Like, I don't know. Just my opinion. I'm also not very picky and very low maintenance, so... Like, I was telling Dragon how, like, one of my big qualifiers for somebody that would be considered a soulmate for me would be somebody that doesn't mind my farts. So, I am very low maintenance. Is that a big self-confidence thing for you? that's a whole different issue altogether. When it's an actual self-confidence thing for you, then you just have to do what is best for you. Yeah, I stopped wearing shorts in 6th grade because I got to look at my legs one day and I'm like, wow, those are the whitest legs I've ever seen. And so I stopped wearing shorts, and I just don't wear them anymore. At least not around people. I'll wear shorts around my apartment, but I won't wear shorts when I'm hanging out with friends or going to work or stuff. It's because I have the whitest legs in history. That is what I was saying to Dragon earlier. How I've dated too many people in my life that are not gamers, and my biggest qualifier is they have to be a gamer girl. Like, you have to play games. Like, it's such a big part of my life. Like, I would like it if the person also enjoyed movies and books and TV shows, but at the end of the day, if you didn't like any of that other stuff and you played video games, that's a big thing we have in common. Oh, eesh, that was an explosion. Yeah, but yeah, they need to be a gamer. I agree with both of you on that one. And I was also, while you were gone, Hanny, I was highly recommending that Dragon should watch The Good Place, because we were talking about soulmates, and soulmates play pretty heavily into The Good Place. So I thought maybe she might enjoy what they do with soulmates in The Good Place.
I think this is going to get us there.
I've dated one person in my life, and I'm marrying them. So, hey, the fact is, and here's the thing, Hanny, we should all be so lucky, because you found the right person, and you're still with them. So I envy you. Like, in all seriousness, no jokes, I 100% envy you. And I'm happy for you. Like, I have dated 4 or 5 people? I don't know. 4 or 5 people in my life. I don't know if one of them would count as actually dating. But, only one of them was ever a gamer. I had stuff in common with all of them, but only one of them was ever a gamer, and she ended up cheating on me. But I was always bummed out that the other ones weren't gamers. I always was, because I love video games. I have ever since I was a kid. I would say video games are my happy place. You know, whenever I'm having a bad day, if I just want to unwind, I load up a video game. And there's just so much diversity and range in video games. Like, you can do anything. You know, you want to go hunt some archaeologist relics, you want to fight dinosaurs, you want to go to the future, the past. You know, you want to just build something in Minecraft. Like, I know you like Minecraft, Hanny. So yeah, like, just look at Minecraft and all the stuff you can do. Like, look at Terraria, look at Mass Effect, look at Legend of Zelda. Like, there's so many things you can do in video games, it's crazy. Hell, there's a video game called Dream Daddy, where you get to play as a guy, and it's just like a text adventure, where you're just trying to date the other daddies in the cul-de-sac you live in. It's like a homosexual dating game, but it's like, it looked really entertaining, but there's games for everybody. My dad doesn't game and my mom does, so it can work. Yeah, of course it can work. Like, all situations can work. I'm about to die. Take cover. Please help me. I don't want to die. Ah! Leave me alone. Oh, shit. Kill him. Nyreen, do it. Nyreen, any day now, please. Thank you. God, Shepard, take the cover I'm telling you to take. Jesus. I dated one person for 3 years, and then he ended up dating his best friend. Damn, that's rough. That is rough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 3 years. That is a long relationship. My longest relationship is like 1.5 years. So, well, maybe 2 years. I might be able to round it to 2 years. But like, 3 years is a good relationship. It's longer than a lot of marriages nowadays. So, that is not a bad relationship. Yeah, that's always a bummer when you find out that the other person just saw things differently. Like, you thought you were happy, then it turns out they weren't. Always a bummer. Like, that's why I'm so passionate about honesty when it comes to dating and relationships, and it's why I don't think I will have much luck dating in the near future. Because I've had a couple of my friends read my dating profile, and they say I'm too honest. And but I believe so passionately in honesty because, for example, like one of my biggest ex-girlfriend, who I almost married, turns out she didn't love me like that, and I wish she had just been open and honest with me, because I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't love me. But she was also using me for the stuff I could buy her, and car rides, and, you know, the fact that I helped her get out of her mom's house, and but like, just honesty probably could have fixed all that if she just told me, like, I don't see you like that. It's like, okay, cool, that sucks, I'll move forward though. Honesty. So I'm way too honest with people when it comes to dating, and it's like, I'll tell them what I want and what I don't want, and I will be real blunt about it.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
He tried to stay friends with me afterwards, and I didn't have the balls at the time to say no. So for a while, still kind of... Okay. Yeah, that does happen. I tried to stay friends with my ex, my big ex, for like 6 months after we ended our relationship. And I didn't have the balls to say no either. So I'm like, yeah, let's stay friends. And there was one day, you might be familiar with where this is, Dragon. I drove her up to Big Bear so we could like just hang out and walk around the big main street and go shopping and, you know, just dick around and have fun. And when we were up there, something just clicked in my brain. Nothing specific happened. Something just clicked in my brain. And I'm just like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. You're not a good person. And I love Big Bear too. But something just clicked in my brain. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. I don't remember if it was something she said or if it's just, I just woke up. But I drove her up there. You know, I went out of my way to take her there. And then while I was up there, I'm just like, yeah, you're a bad person. I don't think this friendship's going to work out anymore. Oh, you have a timeshare up there. Sweet. I love Big Bear. When I was a kid, I went up there like every freaking weekend with my mom and I would constantly go skiing up there. It was so much fun. Oh, you're a bad guy. Now you're the dead guy. TK421, why aren't you reporting? TK421. Yeah, I practically grew up in Big Bear for a huge chunk of my formative years. Big Bear and Wrightwood. Mass Effect Cerberus. Swobage, or Swobige. Welcome to the stream. Yep, just playing some casual Mass Effect. So I hope you enjoy. Playing Mass Effect while I'm talking about like dating advice and dating histories, and we're having serious talks about like love and life.
Invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're paying them back in kind.
I'm sure you're dead.
You're telling me I live 2 hours from a skiing spot? Yeah, there's a couple of really good skiing spots up here. Wrightwood and Big Bear both are fantastic places to go skiing. Reach the reactor. How? Oh. Okay. I guess I could go through the giant walkway.
The elevator to the reactor is across
Sequoia is nice too. I've never even heard of Sequoia. What even is California? California is everything. How I often describe California to people. California is one of the only places where you can freeze, you can put out a bottle of water on your doorstep and it'll freeze in the morning. You can put an egg on the ground and it'll boil in the afternoon. And the wind will knock over your trees from the afternoon to the night. Like, we are all over the place every single day of the year in California. Freezing to hot to windy as balls. There is no consistency with California. Yeah, we are the crock pot of weather. That is absolutely true. We are the boiling pot of the nation when it comes to shitty weather. There's no middle ground, which is what I hate about California so much. We're either triple degrees, like 110, 120 degrees, or we're like freezing cold, see your breath every time you talk kind of temperatures. We're never just like beautiful, perfect beach weather. Or we're rarely ever beautiful, perfect beach weather.
Yep, be ready for anything.
Cali is absolutely bipolar. But yeah, Hanny B, There's I want to say there's a place called Summit up in Big Bear. It's been a long time, so I don't actually remember the specific names. But I think that it's like Summit Mountain or something. That's a great place to go skiing. I don't know if it's still there. It's been a few years. And then Wrightwood has a big skiing spot too, but I don't remember what it's called either. But you should Google them. It is Mammoth. There you go, Mammoth. Yeah, I agree with you. 40 to 50 degrees, that's like my comfort zone. Like, I am so happy that it's starting to get a little bit colder. Because I am all about 40 to 50 degrees. I'm the type of person that goes out in like 30-degree temperatures in short sleeves, and I'm just like the most comfortable person in the world. Everyone else is wearing triple-layer jackets and shivering, and I'm just walking around like just a normal person. Like, nothing's bothering me. Yeah, see? Dragon, you're awesome. That's why. Your awesomeness keeps you warm. Or, in my case, I was born with an unnaturally high internal body temperature, so I just don't get cold the way other people do. Like, I'm just... Yeah, I run hot. I can feel it.
We're almost there. When the force
In Minnesota,
field
it could
comes
be
down,
40 to
this
50
war
sometimes.
finally
Whew.
begins.
40 to
Some of
50 is
us
good.
started months ago.
Yeah, yesterday evening was nice, and yesterday evening was actually like perfect. It could have been a little colder, but I mean, it was still, compared to the summer, it was real nice. And this morning was not bad either. This morning it was like in the 50s to 60s, I think, where I was, which was really nice. Not cold enough, but cold compared to what we usually get. I also run hot, but I don't know about the irregular body temperature. So, yeah, I don't know about that either. I just run hot. I've always just assumed I have a high internal body temperature because I never get cold like everyone else.
There's the reactor. Straight ahead.
Oh, Shepard, what's going on? Look at that booty. I haven't been outside today, so I don't know. I've only been outside once today, and it was to go to work and then to drive home. So I didn't actually get to enjoy the outdoors that much. So much as just I happened to be out there. But I was mainly just in my car or in my place of business. Because I don't get weekends off. So I still work even on Sundays. Saturdays and Sundays.
I commend you. Your plan of attack.
You run cold, so your resting body temperature is around 96. Damn.
More like
That is a... I like that body temperature. That is a good body temperature.
I gave you no choice with this route.
Stop stroking your ego and other things. I can see you on the hologram. That is gross and inappropriate.
Why don't you do this in person, Petrovsky? Get your own hands dirty.
I take no pleasure in any of this, Commander.
Said every girlfriend you've ever had. Hey!
For the glory of ARIA. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado.
Turtle, stop. Hey.
You've been neutralized, and I can
I think it's European decent stuff. Us white people have a harder time getting cold because our ancestors live in Europe where it's freezing. True. My ancestors were, I can't think of any other ways to word this. My ancestors were whores who slept with everybody. So I'm a little bit of everything. I'm Scottish, Irish, English, Italian, French, Dutch, Canadian, Native American, Mexican, Spanish. Like, I'm a little bit of everything. And most of those, with the exception of like Mexican and Spanish, are cold weather areas. So...
Irene, Max.
And I will never stop, Dragon. I will always make sex jokes. Because sex jokes are what make the world keep spinning. Ooh, is that a pickup? Yes. I'll salvage your equipment. Wink. Boom. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Hide. Oh, crap. Fire, please. Whew. Dodge. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. The best thing that Mass Effect 1 is missing is dodge rolls. Oh, God. Douchebag, where the hell did you come from? I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dodge. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, I need to take a break. Whew. I need to catch my breath on that one. I'm mostly Irish, but also English and a little Finch. French. Okay, there's no E in there. I'm like, what the hell is Finch? French. I think I might be a little French also. I used to be able to speak French. And then something happened, and I lost the ability to speak French. So that's a huge bummer. But I used to be almost fluent. Ah, so sad. Je ne sais pas. Et pour... something. I don't know what happened. Je ne sais pas. Stop stepping on the robot's dead bodies. But I have to curb stomp. No, you are 100% right. Crap. I should not be using a sniper rifle at this close range. Let's test that. Oh, would you look at that? Huh. So that's what... I thought they were just hitting me with like a sniper weapon or something. Fiddle-dee-dee. Thanks for the tip. I should have noticed that. Dodge. Oh god, reload faster. Adrenaline. Dodge. Punch. Dodge. Oh, I keep walking over the bodies. God damn it. The one thing you told me not to do, and it's the first thing I do a lot of. That's right, bitch. Yes! Whew, that was actually a scary fight. I almost died like 4 times. Oh, Nyreen! You secretly love ARIA! That's what she said. Leap! Shepard's just diving through holes. It's what Commander Shepard does best.
How did you know you could do that?
If I had to do this like 10 times because on Insanity, oh my god, it sucks. You're right. I have beaten every single Mass Effect game on Insanity. It sucks. The hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, video game wise, was insane difficulty, Mass Effect 3, the final push towards the, like when you're in Europe, when you're pushing towards the beam. Before you get to the beam, there's a spot where you have to fire a missile launcher at a Reaper. And you just have to hold off against waves of enemies. And like there's banshees and there's the giant berserkers and everything. And they're just rushing at you from every angle. So every time you think you're in good cover, you're not. The banshees teleport on you. The big giant dudes stagger you out of your cover. I, on insane difficulty, died there like 30 times. Like, I was really getting frustrated. Like, oh my god. But it felt really good when I finally finished it. But yeah, I remember this game on insane difficulty. Because I wanted the achievement, so I beat all of these games on insane. Now I just play them on hardcore usually. Or like veteran. That was hard for me even on normal. Yeah, even on normal it is a hard mission, yet alone insane. I can't even imagine anything above that. Yeah, it felt real good to get that achievement. For a long time, I actually had that as like my highlight on my Xbox. Like, I got the insane achievement. It was like finishing the Halo games on Legendary. It's like, look what I did, guys. Yeah. I played Mass Effect 1 on hard, normal mode. Yeah, to be honest, I understand. I haven't gone back and played the insane difficulty playthroughs on the Mass Effect games in years, but like I've done it and I'm proud of the fact that I did it, but I don't think I could ever do it again. Like, I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh, explode. Yeah, I noticed that, Dragon, that it was grayed out for you, which was weird because I know for a fact you've beaten hardcore mode before. Like, so that's really weird that it didn't unlock insane difficulty for you. Whoops, I walked over the robot. Yeah, there's no let up over here either. I'm inching my way forward, ladies. I know I finished it on hardcore last time, but whatever. Yeah, I've noticed Mass Effect 1 is a bit of a potato on your PC. Which, every time you mention that, made me hungry for potatoes. Ugh, burp. Alright, reactor controls. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's got to be the password.
There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station.
Yee.
Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Aria?
Yes.
Aria,
I don't care.
what do you think I should do?
Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Can't risk it.
Can't risk it. Fuck the thousands of people. I just murdered thousands of people for no reason. I just saw a big red button and I had to push it. That's human nature. I literally just killed thousands of people. Even he thinks I'm a monster. Like, he may be a bad guy, but he's not soulless. Like, he actually has a code of honor. And what I just did goes against that code of honor.
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack.
Prepare for battle.
Get the demolition crews into position.
It's my favorite line from Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Prepare for battle. After he punches a dude in the head with a stick. Nyreen is gonna kill me. I just killed thousands of people.
You okay?
Never better.
And I'm a little behind on the chat, but
That makes
I want to see what she
You let
says.
Thousands die by overloading that reactor. You should have tried, Shepard.
Yeah, but trying is hard
Shepard
and
did
requires
what was
effort.
necessary. No qualms, no hesitation. Take a good, hard look.
Look at this face.
That's
This is
what
the face of a
fearlessness
hero.
looks like.
This is
What are
what
you driving at,
fearlessness
Aria?
looks like.
You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen.
This is what a handsome hero looks like. Scarred and
Why can't you
white
bring that same
mustache
grit
and
when adjutants
really big
attack?
space between nose and
It's
mouth.
pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
I'm not going to do a Paragon action.
What's gonna happen if we run into more, Nyreen? Huh?
She'll find out what she's really made of. Let's move on.
I'm making an
Gladly.
increased effort to play games on
The
normal
war
the last few
started.
years,
I don't mean
but
to
I own
waste
so many games that replaying on hard seems
She's
not
never
worth
been
it.
big on thank you.
You know, I've been doing kind of the same thing, Hanny, where I've been making an effort to not play, because back in the day, like when I was younger, when I was in college, when I was in high school, I would play every single game I owned on the hardest difficulty possible, and I felt like I had to do that. And then as I've gotten a little bit older and I've had less time to game because, like, you know, adult responsibilities, work, etc., I found myself playing less on the hardest difficulty
Getting
because
reports. All
it allows me to
fields
enjoy the
down.
game a little bit more.
Civilians taking to the streets in
I don't know if
droves.
that's maybe the
Cerberus
same for you or
pulling
not,
back.
but I've been playing a little bit more on like normal or medium
People don't have the training
difficulties,
to go up against
but not
the front
necessarily the
lines.
hard
They'll
difficulties.
be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to.
Yeah,
accept
civilians are going to go down.
Say what you will, Aria. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Yeah, I approve. I am Commander Shepard, and I seductively approve of senseless death.
The people are meant to distract Cerberus, not us.
Human shields,
I know what to do, Commander.
and Turian shields, and Batarian shields, and Asari shields,
Report.
meat shields.
Scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central
I went to Ireland and legit had potatoes in some form with every single
Great,
meal I went back
engage.
and
Delay
looked,
them
and it
as
was
long
like,
as you
all
can,
right,
we're
potatoes. Potatoes are so good. And I've never had genuine Irish potatoes. Oh, Ireland is one of the like number one places I want to go. I want to go. I want to go all over the world, but Ireland is real high on my list.
Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I
Also,
will
what
meet
you did is
tomorrow
probably going to
without
be the hardest thing for me to do as a renegade. Like, damn, I just killed thousands of people. I don't know if you saw me like covering my mouth and being like, oh, what did I just do? I just instinctively hit the red button, and then I'm like, oh, thousands of people just died.
The
Shit.
only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Well, Ireland is, it's it's maybe the #1 place I want to go to in the world. That's a tough one to say, because I want to go like everywhere. Like I have a little bit of wanderlust in my heart, and so I want to travel, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But like Ireland is so high on my list, it's crazy. And you went with your band, nice. See, both of you are so classy. You have good taste in things. You have good taste in video games, movies, travel locations. Like, legitimate cool people. Explode. There we go. I'm jealous, Dragon. Like, I'm so jealous. Also, you're in a freaking band. That's awesome. Everyone is cooler when they're in a band. This is just science. Oh, I was gonna punch him. Oh, I think a sniper rifle would be perfect right here. We have good taste for the best people. Yeah, you are. You really are. Oh, high school band. You played the flute. I think we talked about that. Because I remember I played the flute also. Though I never played it that well. I studied a lot of the... I studied a little bit of flute when I was in middle school. And then I switched over to like violin and guitar and piano when I was in high school. Well, late middle school, early high school. And then I had something wipe out a lot of those memories for me. And I don't remember how to play any of them. Which breaks my heart. I had an incident in my life that took away a good chunk of my memories of my younger life. Hey. Oh, you shield little coward. Yeah, rip the dream, right? I couldn't go on my band's Europe trip because of my allergies. That sucks. They went to Ireland. Oh, no force on heaven or earth would have kept me from going to Ireland in high school if my high school actually did a trip to Ireland. God. Like, my college was setting up a trip to New York for people who were in the Model United Nations. And so I joined the Model United Nations and became one of their best delegates just so I could go on the trip to New York. Like, for no other reason besides I wanted to go to New York. And I did. And it was awesome. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii when there weren't volcanoes erupting all the time. I used to always want to go to Hawaii. Now I'm a little on the fence. $4,000 is a lot of money. Oh, the Ireland. Okay. I was gonna say Hawaii wouldn't be $4,000. Not potentially. Yeah. 5K to just die of allergies would not be a great thing to write on somebody's tombstone. Sneeze to death on a $5,000 trip. In one of the most beautiful countries on the planet. Ow! You weren't kidding. Snipers in the tunnel. Shit. On the catwalk. You were on TV in Ireland? Shit, you didn't just go to Ireland. You were on TV. That's awesome. I was on TV in New York. So that's not as cool, but it's something. So what, were you like, were they like showing off your band, or was it like the whole high school was on TV? Or did you specifically get on TV? Like they're like, this chick is awesome, we're gonna put her on TV. Where are you? Ooh, what was that? Stuff. Oh, I remember this area. Aria's couch is down there, I think. Like, once I drain this, I get to climb down there and get her couch.
We can extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across.
They broadcast the St. Patrick's Day parade, and since I was in the very back lane, you could see me. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've been on TV a few times in my life. My mom and I, for a little while, were constantly going to recordings of TV shows, specifically like Conan O'Brien and Jimmy Fallon. And there were a bunch of times we were front row for Conan O'Brien. And so, like, on 3 or 4 different shows of Conan O'Brien, we're just right there when the camera pans over. It's just like, hey! And then we also went to a couple of game shows, too, which were pretty fun. We didn't get on, but I mean, like, we were there. Let's see, anything to pick up over here? Nope. Where does it want me to... What? That wasn't there a second ago. And then I was on TV when I was doing the Model United Nation thing. Because, like, my delegation won some kind of damn award. And so they're like, yeah, here's the nerds from California who won this award. And I'm like, hey. Hey, guys. I probably made some kind of sex joke. And so they probably cut it. But knowing me, I probably made a sex joke. Alright, there was a pickup down here. There it is, Aria's couch.
Eric, found what you wanted.
Yes.
Is that my couch?
Yeah, it was a pretty cool thing. Like, not only did I get the free trip to New York City, we stayed on the 52nd floor of the in Times Square of the Marriott Marquis. So it was like a super nice hotel in like the fanciest area of New York City, and we stayed there for free for like a week and a half, and like there was a lot of free time to tour the city, so like I got to wander around and go to a bunch of famous movie locations. Like I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie Big with Tom Hanks, but I found the piano that he danced on in that movie, and I danced on it because yeah. I went to a bunch of other like filming spots. We got a 5-star hotel in Ireland, so I can brag about that. That's what I brag about most usually, is I got to stay at like a 5-star hotel in Times Square. Like, that's the coolest thing about my New York trip. So I understand brag rights about 5 stars. Three-course meals. Yeah, we got 3-course meals. There was a buffet that I partook in all the time. Like, I got way more food than I should have. But I loved it. Yeah. I actually miss all that. That was nice. And here was the added bonus for me with the New York trip. So that girlfriend that I was talking about earlier, the big one that I had, like the one that I really was like close to and loved and blah blah blah, and we were like really good friends. She went on the Model United Nation trip too, so we got to go to New York together, which was awesome. And even though they didn't allow it, we still unofficially shared the room. So, you know, we got to have a lot of New York cuddles, and that was nice. And then we got to tour New York together, which was also really nice and really romantic. Face shot. And I was much more of a romantic human being back then, so I was all about the romance. I would surprise with gifts. I would go out of my way to do stuff to make her happy. Like, the most romantic thing I ever did in my life was for her. She was really depressed because she was fighting with her family. And so to cheer her up during Christmas, I surprised her with a plane ticket to Pittsburgh so that she could see her grandparents, who she was really close to but hadn't had a chance to see in years. And so since she was so depressed, I'm like, one day I just sprung it on her, like, ask your boss for some time off because I'm taking you to Pittsburgh. And she's like, holy shit, this is amazing. And then we had like the best trip ever. Like, I used to be so much more romantic back in the day. But I've had my heart broken a lot more times since then, so I don't know if I would ever do that again. I might be a little bitter now. It was so much money too, but it was totally worth it. Because I had to get the tickets last minute, so I had to pay like the extra fees to not get them in advance. Ooh.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those...
I'd like to think so, Dragon. Like, that's the dream. Like we were saying earlier, that's the dream. To find the right person that you would do all that stuff for, and then just be happy together, you know? Be there, the good times and the bad. What Hanny has, you know? Just to find somebody you can love forever. You know, we should all look to Hanny as an example. You are our dating guru, Hanny, because you found the dream.
Over here, Shepard.
Oh, do we have to jump down into the pit? Alright. Deactivate.
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
Good. Our first catch of the day.
They're messing with the support columns. We have to stop them.
Yeah. Hanny, find the person for both of us. It's up to you. Uh-oh. I'm blind. There we go. I don't think I should be using a sniper rifle anymore. So maybe switch that out. Your fiance just kind of happened. Did you guys have like the stereotypical meet cute that happens in a rom-com? Where like he steals your cab and you're like screaming at him, and then like a week later you run into him again, and that time you steal his cab, and then you run into each other a third time and you're like, hey, and then you click. The stereotypical meet cute. He is my freshman college roommate's mom's friend's son. Holy balls. You ever see the movie Spaceballs? You just sounded like Dark Helmet, where it's like, I am your father's son's niece's uncle's second roommate, twice removed. What does that make us? Absolutely nothing. Ah, Spaceballs. Such a great movie. Well, hey, all that matters, Hanny, is that you found the person that was right for you. So, that's awesome.
Got it.
I met him while he was helping move my roommate into our room, and 2 months later we were dating. Awesome. Awesome. That's kind of how... Sometimes things just happen like that. Like my ex-fiance, the one I almost married, we met in college, and we were friends for like a couple of months before we started dating. She was in my math class, and we bonded outside of the math class one day over our mutual frustration with our teacher, and I was wearing a Star Trek t-shirt, and she was like, Star Trek, that's awesome, and then we started talking about Star Trek, and so like every day after class we would like help each other study, and oh, it wasn't a math class, it was a science class because I didn't have to take math. Whoops. But yeah, it was some kind of, I think it was chemistry. I don't know, it was one of those. But yeah, we would after class we would just meet up and just start like helping each other study, but then we would just start talking nerd shit all the time. And before we knew it, like a month or two later, we were dating.
The bomb, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
I've only seen one Star Trek movie, and it was because my dad is the biggest Trekkie you've ever met. Do I count when it comes to like people I've met? Because I've met myself, and I'm a pretty frackin' big Star Trek fan. But the thing is, I'm also a giant Star Wars fan. So, like, I'm not one of those people that has to pick and choose between Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm a giant fan of both of them. It's just each one has their own different, like, pros and cons. Like, Star Wars is amazing. I fucking love Star Wars, but Star Trek is amazing too. Okay, so what's your favorite Star Wars then, Dragon? Out of curiosity. If you say Episode 1, I will cry a little inside. If you say Episode 2 or 3, I will also cry a little bit inside. If you say Episode 5 or Rogue One, I will shake your hand. And say, yes, yes. The last one. Episode 8? You mean the newest one? The Last Jedi? The one with old, bitter Mark Hamill? Which was... Rogue One blew me away with how good it was. Like, I went into the theater expecting an entertaining film, but I never expected anything that was gonna, like, be memorable or lasting. I'm just like, yeah, this looks like it'll be cool. And then I left the theater, like, well, for one, I left the theater crying, but also I left the theater just like, that was amazing. Everything about that was so good. Like, I did not expect that. So Rogue One blew me away. Rogue One is my second favorite Star Wars movie. That's how good it is. Yeah. Oh, you meant episode 6, the ones where teddy bears take down the Empire. Yeah. The Ewoks. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. My last words were talking about teddy bears. Shit. I don't want to die talking about Ewoks.
Got it.
7 and 8 were mostly angsty teens trying to out-angst each other. Yeah, that's sort of true. Darth Vader is amazing. That's why I loved... Okay, that's why I love Episode 5 so much, because Darth Vader gets, like, his best Darth Vader moments in Episode 5. You know, with the whole, like, I am your father stuff. And Rogue One, that scene with Darth Vader, those two scenes with Darth Vader were, like, unbelievable. Like, the Darth Vader scenes were so good. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations. It's just like, oh shit, Darth Vader's back. And then when Darth Vader cut everyone down with his lightsaber, I was just like, like, okay, that entire scene where the camera cuts to the black hallway and then all you hear is the breathing, like, I got shivers. It was so good. Then he ignites the lightsaber and all of the rebels start pooping in their pants. You see it in their eyes. They know they're dead. They know it. It's like, oh, fuck. I thought we were going to be fighting some stormtroopers that can't hit shit. We're fighting Darth Vader. We're done. The only reason I have a hard time with episode 4 and 5 and 6 is because I'm so bad with graphics. I could forgive bad graphics. Like, I could forgive bad graphics just because movies come out when they come out. Like, one of my favorite movies of all time is the original Tron. And if you look at that now, the graphics are fucking terrible. But at the time, well, like, when it was new, it was like, that was pretty damn cool. But now the graphics will give you a headache. But I still love that movie. And episode 4, the graphics were a little wonky. Episode 5, the graphics actually, in my opinion, got pretty good. Like, they used a lot more practical effects in episode 5. Like, to make the ships. And then, yeah, sure, it's still a little wonky. It was better. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Dodge. Dodge. Fuck. Rogue One is great. Probably my fave of the new movies. I agree. I don't blame them for having bad graphics. I just have a yeah, that's fair. I get it. I do get it. Like, I do 100% get it. But Rogue One, God, that movie. That's one of those movies where if I'm not sure what to watch and I'm just scrolling through Netflix and I see it on Netflix, I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna watch it. Because it's so rewatchable and so good. Save the rebellion. Save the dream. Like, everything about that movie. Saul Guerrero used to say, a fighter with a stick and nothing left to lose can take the day. Like, I love that whole movie. I'll be there for you too. Cassian said I had to be. The robot. I love the robot. He was so amazing. Voiced by Wash from Firefly. A lot of people might not know that. That was Wash from Firefly. The K2, I think his name was. Yeah, K2. God, his final scene. God, that was rough to watch. That was so rough to watch. All of those final scenes were so rough to watch. Like, Shirut, I loved Shirut. He was one of my favorite characters in the whole movie. And when he did his final little walk, while he was like, I am one with the Force and the Force is with me, I was just like, oh no. And Bodhi, I loved Bodhi. And he was such an underrated character. And then what happened to him, it's like, oh no. And like, all of them. God. Like, it is so hard to choose on like that movie with what characters I loved, because they were all great. Baze was great. Cassian was great. Like, they were all great. Every single one of them. Yeah, that's true. But that's one of the benefits with what they did, was they, because they went with completely new characters, they could give us the emotional connection and also do what they did so that they never have to worry about continuity problems. It's like, why don't Luke Skywalker, why doesn't he ever talk about these amazing heroes? Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why. Why didn't Luke work with these guys? Because these guys are awesome. Oh. That's why. Oh, so good though. So good. Some of those characters also pop up in the animated Star Wars shows, Star Wars Rebels. I don't know if you watch any of the animated Star Wars, Dragon, but they are actually really good. Star Wars The Clone Wars was a really good animated show. It's all on Netflix. And Star Wars Rebels, it started off a little slow, but it became a very good show as time went on. Like, it found its footing after, like, the first season. Yeah, Rebels I actually thought became an amazing show. And Clone Wars was, like, Clone Wars blew me away. Oh, you haven't? Okay. I don't think Rebels is on Netflix, so that's a harder one to watch. But Clone Wars is one of those shows that got better and better as time went on. Like, it just kept getting better until the very end. So, like, what they did with Ahsoka was really awesome. What they did with, like, the Jedi and the bounty hunters and all the side characters was just amazing. What they did with the clones, they made me care about the individual clones. Like Fives. Oh, Fives was like one of the best characters in the series. Like, that show. And then Star Wars Rebels actually brought some of those characters into their show because they realized how good those characters were. So, oh, like Rex. Rex is such a good character. Ooh. Fives, yes. Did you ever see the final season of Clone Wars? Because Fives makes me cry. Fives is so good. Oh, Fives. All of the rookies were so good. Yeah, you saw it. Okay, yeah. Okay. The final season of Clone Wars, they have a story arc that I won't tell you any like big details, but they get into like the story behind how Order 66 that came to be, and it heavily feeds into the clones, and it's a really good Fives storyline. Like, it's an amazing Fives storyline. And it ends with a bang. It ends on a heavy and high note. Oof. So I would highly recommend... Clone Wars is one of those kind of shows, too, where you could skip around. So if you just wanted to watch that storyline, I would highly recommend it. It's in Season 6. The Lost Season.
This way, Shepard.
It's... Oh, blew me away how good it was. And it's on Netflix, so you got Netflix.
Over here.
All right, what do you want me to do?
We're clear.
Good. Nyreen, things are under control here. What's
But
the situation?
do what you want to do. Like, yeah. In conclusion, I am also a Star Wars fan, but I'm also a Star Trek fan. So I can't really pick between them.
Yes, boss.
I've watched everything Star Wars, and I've watched everything Star Trek.
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting civilians.
Oh.
Reports of casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Yeah, because I killed thousands of people.
Get to the rendezvous point.
In conclusion, yeah.
Not in my world.
That's right. All those people are dead because I refused to.
How exactly do we get to after?
I forced them to be human meat shields.
I'm thinking the straightforward
That's right.
approach.
I forgot I did that. Oh, all these people are dead because of my Shepard. I have red eyes again, glowing red eyes because of how evil I am. Oh. God. Here, let me take cover real quick. See if I can get a... Yeah, my eyes are glowing red again. Oh, boy. Shepard might be evil. Oh, boy. That was not part of the plan. Alright. Crap. Stop taking cover, Shepard. Freaking fart face. Stop taking cover and do what I tell you to do. Shiz. God, Shepard has killed far too many people on this mission. Or gotten killed. Far too many people. You are going to have a hard time with this mission, Dragon. Yoink.
Cerberus.
And if Hanny B ever does a Renegade playthrough, she's going to have a hard time with this mission too. Because both of you are very nice people. And it's very clear that neither of you wants to do the Renegade options. Whereas me, while I prefer the Paragon options, I can still have a lot of fun with being an evil prick. So, even if I acknowledge how terrible it is the shit I'm doing, I can still have fun with it. Like, it's monstrous that I killed thousands of people by cutting off their air supply, but I was still making jokes while I was doing it. Yeah, you're committed, so you gotta do it. I look forward to watching all of your evil decisions, too. Oh. 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 This is like that scene in the beginning of BioShock, where the Big Daddy just shoves the dude through the window and, like, drills him. Yeah, he drills him. That's right, I said it. He drills him with a giant drill. Well, I got through the Citadel today in Mass Effect 1, so I'm getting there slowly. Nice. Very nice. Were you streaming that today? Because I didn't... That must have been after I got home then, because I didn't see you streaming. I saw Dragon streaming, and I immediately signed on to her when I got home. But I didn't see you streaming. Or maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. I am prone to do that. Okay. Okay, so you probably were streaming while I was still at work. Okay. So I'll have to check out the archive of your stream.
They bit off more than they could chew.
We should get a move on.
I can, like I did with Dragon last night. I loaded up her her October 4th Mass Effect stream while I made dinner. So I might just load up your Mass Effect stream while I do the same, while I make dinner. Because I am hungry. I plan on maybe streaming tonight again once the sun fully sets, but we'll see. I'll keep an eye out for that. Alright, nothing else to pick up. Yeah, I will definitely keep an eye out for that. And if I see you, if I do see you signing on, I'll tweet it out too. Like, hey, you guys, you should check out Hanny B. I don't know if anybody ever looks at my tweets, but I actually have enough followers now that maybe somebody will be like, hey, I'll check this person out. In the past, I never had that many followers, but I'm actually getting a good number now. I've got a few hundred that might potentially see it.
With the civilian population contained,
Oh, I forgot they were experimenting. Hey, you don't have to. Like, that's just something I always recommend to people, but you absolutely don't have to. Like, the fact that you tune into my streams even without me, like, without my Twitter, like, clearly you don't even need it. So you're good. Alright, first entry. I forgot that they made the adjutants here. I thought they were Reapers. I literally forgot they did that. I try to be good about supporting people. I retweet all the time, and I pop into people's streams for, like, lurks. Like, I just pop in so that they have another viewer. And I'm always dropping people follows and likes and, yeah. Because the small streamer community has been really nice to me and really good to me, and it's through them that I discovered a lot of these cool people. Like, I discovered Lemon Whiskers through the small streamer community, and through Lemon Whiskers I met Hanny B, and through Mass Effect I met Dragon, so, you know, that's pretty cool. But yeah, like, the small streamer community is, I can't give it enough of a thumbs up. It is a really good, supportive community. A lot of nice people. And I've met a lot of good streamers, too. Like, a lot of good streamers. Lady Kyrie, Beast Mode Brit, OMG I'm a Girl, which I love that name. OMG I'm a Girl. Whew. So they're making adjutants, and Shepard's face doesn't care. Exit.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
Yeah, they were.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
Wants me to go the exact opposite direction. Okay. How do I get there? Probably through the door. Blabow. Test adjutants escaped. Oh, shocking. The space monsters escaped. That has never happened in the movie.
The doors only open one at a time.
Makes sense, considering what they had locked up in here.
Doors unlocked. Let's
I have
get
a
out
journal
of
I'm supposed to write now for counseling, and I'm debating on not doing it at all because I don't understand the prompt. Oh, Dragon. You are legitimately awesome.
That doorway leads to the
At the
ghost
end of the day, you do you. Whatever feels right to you. Oh no! A Batarian filth died in front of me. I might be racist against Batarians because they killed my parents. Oh shit!
Focus on the Atlas.
Oh shit! The door closed. Shit. Yes, I agree with Shepard. Focus on the damn Atlas. Holy crap. Okay, its shields are popped. Adrenaline. Oh, kill it. Kill it. Woo. Oh, hide. So I don't have to do school at all. Oh, he. I can show up for and then leave because I have the turtles approving say so. I don't know if anything I say should ever be taken to heart in terms of actual life advice. But yeah, you can throw me out there as a reference. Sure. Existential. I was gonna name myself Existential Crisis, but it was already freaking taken. So I went for Turtle because I love turtles. Because I have a hard outer shell, but I live a rich inner life. Like a turtle. Or Bender. Bender Bending Rodriguez. One of my heroes. Well, it was going to be Crisis like the video game. Like C-R-Y. And then it was going to be S-Y-S. Like system. So it was going to be Existential Crisis. But yeah, it was taken. And I didn't... That was the name I was kind of set on. But I wanted Existential so much. And... Because I am like one of the most existential people I know. And it's just like, yeah, that's appropriate. I'm always thinking about life and shit. Contemplating the universe. I clicked on your name and followed you because Turtle was in your name. Thank you, Hanny. And also, I agree. I love turtles. I have like 8 different turtle statues, one of which I molded myself from clay on top of my TV in my bedroom. So, not to mention I have a couple of Ninja Turtle pieces of art, which I'm hugely fond of because I love turtles. Like, I'm a Donatello guy all the way. I grew up training with a bow staff because I loved Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. So I can actually fight with a bow staff really, really well because of the Ninja Turtles. Well, not because of them, but because I got my own training. I didn't just learn from watching Donatello. But, like, it's because of Donatello that I even learned how to use a bow staff at all. I clicked on the stream because he was the only Mass Effect player that had a face cam. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. The face cam is already working out. Yeah, before I started streaming, because I was going to stream through my Xbox, I wasn't even going to have a face cam. Because I don't have an Xbox Kinect, and I didn't want to waste the money to buy a Kinect. And then I ended up getting the OBS. Not the OBS. The Elgato. So I could, as a video capture card, so I could capture the Xbox video through my computer, and that way I could use a real webcam. So I got lucky that I found the Elgato. Like, I love that thing. I'm gonna stream all of my console stuff through the Elgato. And I've got a lot of console stuff to stream. Like, a lot. I have a backlog of games so long, it's crazy. Games that I keep buying on like Black Friday or summer sales and then not playing. So it's like all these games that I have that I want to play that I got super cheap.
Familiar.
like 70% off.
Better when Morden Solus was here shooting up looters.
And I need to play them. And I'm hoping streaming will be a really good excuse for me to finally bite the bullet and play some of those games. I'm hoping. Hanny, it's bad for me too. Although most of my games have been converted digital, I still do have a lot of hard copy video games. A lot of them. Probably more than I should. I don't regret it. It's just like, it's a lot. You know, that's another one of those games. I got that game for gold on Xbox Live, the Tomb Raider from 2013. I never played it. I got it for free, and I never played it. And everyone who I know says that that was a really good game. Although Rise of the Tomb Raider is supposedly a better game. I watched. I never played Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I watched the entire game streamed on Twitch by Felicia Day, and it was actually a very entertaining stream. It was like 12 parts long, but it was really good. Hey, that's Aria. Hey, it's Nyreen. I'm friends with a couple of celebrities. That's awesome.
Take out the turret.
I'll be right back. I have to take the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Dragon. Who let the dogs out? Oh, I hate myself. Okay. Yes! Nuclear powers. Why are you still alive? Man alive. I love Felicia Day. I bet she'd be entertaining to watch. She is so entertaining to watch. She actually archived all of her past Twitch streams on her YouTube channel. That's where I watched them. Because at the time, I didn't have time to watch her when she was live. Unfortunately, my work schedule kind of prohibited it. But I watched all of her streams on YouTube later. And like I am such a fan of hers, like from the guild and from everything else she's done. So I figured I'd love watching her play video games. I watched her play all of Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I watched her play all of freak, what's it called? The one where you can rewind time. It's like a Telltale game. They made a prequel called Before the Storm. Crap, I love the game, and I played it and I beat it. What's it called? Max is the main character. Life is Strange. Yes. I can't believe I couldn't remember that name. I've played that numerous times. I love that game, but I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, Felicia Day streamed the entire Life is Strange series, and that was the first time I think I ever watched her stream. And so then I started watching her other streams, and she's actually really good.
Almost there.
Super likable, and fun. She's the reason I actually even played Life is Strange, is because it looked like a fun game. So I stopped watching her streams until I finished Life is Strange, and then I finished up her streams, and yeah, it was great. It was awesome. Okay, I am going the right way. Yeah, I would say it's one of my favorite games of all time too. The story in Life is Strange blew me away with how good it was. Like how immersive it was, how good the town was, the characters, the relationship between Max and her best friend, whose name just left my head for some reason. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I know her damn name. Max and... Why do I not remember her name? She gets run over by a train and you have to rewind time. She gets shot in the... I played it with my fiance quite recently. Chloe, thank you. I'm having like brain farts right now. Like I know Chloe. How did I not remember Chloe? And then the freaking art teacher. Oh god, that final episode. God, I was like, my butt was clenched the entire final episode of Life is Strange. Oh my god. The freaking art teacher, man. Ah, I knew it. I called that from episode 1. He wouldn't stop talking about how everyone was innocent, and it creeped me out. And I made a comment about that, and then later, oh, my comment was vindicated with him being what he was. Ah, creepy. Mr. Jefferson? Was that his name? Yes, exactly. That's what I knew it from too. He was having that really creepy conversation in the beginning of the game. And also, even before that creepy conversation, he was having that conversation he was giving the lecture to the whole class about how art had to be like innocent. And the way he said innocent really creeped me out. Like it gave me like a bad no-no vibe. Hey, that guy. He finally has a following. Good for him. Also, he had no real relevance to the plot, but was important enough to be in Max's journal. Yeah, he was... At first, it almost seemed like he was in the game just to be eye candy for Max. Like, to be her adult crush. But, the more time went on, it's like, yeah, he's something else. He's totally something else, Mr. Jefferson. But yeah, I love that game. I'm actually looking really forward to eventually streaming Life is Strange, because I love Life is Strange. I adore Life is Strange. And I've never played Before the Storm, and I'm really excited to, after I play Life is Strange, to play Before the Storm, and to get Chloe's story with Rachel Amber. Because all I know is that Before the Storm is Chloe's story with Rachel Amber. That's all I know about it. Also, he had no... Oh, no, I already read that. Okay. I already read that.
Something's not right.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that Before the Storm was really good. Which makes me happy, because I'm always worried about prequels. Prequels can either be really good or really, really bad. No middle ground. So that makes me very happy to hear that. Because Chloe and Max, they were such a good combo.
Scouting ahead. We've got our hands
like, I actually cared about both of them, which was crazy. Like, the game made me care about them.
She's going on to Afterlife.
Like, when Chloe was in a wheelchair, oh my god. It's like, oh my god. I was invested. I was super invested. Oh, dude, run. You're gonna want to run right now, dude. If I saw that thing staring at me, I'd run. Oh, they're... Oh. Oh, this isn't even fair. Oh, I think this is the part with Nyreen. The part that breaks my heart. Because I actually like Nyreen. She's a really good character. Well, that's okay. That was just a Batarian. Batarians killed my parents. And I've never forgiven them. Nyreen! Be the hero I know you can be. Oh. And boom goes the dynamite. There's nothing left. She saved all of those people completely selflessly.
That's it. Tell your boss.
Oh, she is pissed. I'm pissed too. Because I was all about Nyreen. Breaks my heart. Such a strong character. Oh. Don't get me wrong, ARIA is a strong character too. But ARIA is a little less empathetic than Nyreen. Nyreen was actually a good person. Holy shit, I have 20 level up points? When did that happen? Alright. I will go for melee... I'll go for melee damage bonus. Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one. Do I want to be a martial artist, or do I want my shields to recharge faster? Probably shields, in all honesty, as much as the martial artist sounds awesome. Melee damage increased by 30%, and weapon damage by 25% after an enemy is killed by a heavy melee. Or just lots more health and shields. Honestly, I think I gotta go health and shields. I really do. I'm dying pretty fast here sometimes. So I think I need the extra boost. Alright. And I'll just bump up my concussive shot a little bit because I got extra points. And I don't really care about any of these other things. Sweet. Alright. It's time to get revenge. Girl, I'm on your team. I am on your side. Remember that before you kill me by accident. Oh, Afterlife is not as sexy as the last time I remember.
It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
Oh.
You're a dead man.
No, wait.
Stupid Aria. Obviously that was a trap. How old are you, Aria? 500 years old?
Conquer, Commander.
How are you not smarter than that?
Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army.
Oh, Oleg. Release Aria.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Oh boy. Oh, they're bullet sponges. They're bullet sponges. Run. Oh, okay. And they have superpowers.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Run away. One down. Ow. Eek. Holy buckets. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead as balls. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay. I was dead as balls on that one. I was doomed from the jump. Ugh.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
All right, 4 remaining. I feel like it auto-saved one of those when I destroyed that generator. I might be wrong, but I swear there was already 4 remaining. Oh, can't hit it from there. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Up, glass. Over. Ah, nope. I was hitting the button. Okay, there we go. Run away. Woo. Yes, you will kill us all, except for me, because I'm your buddy. Remember that. I'm wasting no time on letting Aria out, because they are gonna kill me if I dawdle. One more to go. Run. Ah. Must go faster. And Aria's free. Now I just gotta kill everything.
I'm back, fuckers.
Aria, language. Fuck. Whew. That guy has no health. How is he still alive? Well, now he's not. Problem solved. Run away. Fudge! Fudge-sicles! Fuddruckers! Damn it. Damn it all. Alright, alright. I put up a good fight. I wasn't... Oh, I have to release her again? Shit. Balls. Farts. Alright. Oh, farts. Alright. That's right. Okay. Ammo. Thank you. Ow. Run, Shepard. What is wrong with you? Stop him. Alright, Shepard! Prove that you're still the track leader in college. Run! I melted a nemesis while I freed Arya. 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh shit. Alright, I gotta hug the corner a little more. Woo! That's right. Arya, where are you? I need you. Baby, I need you. Here in this gunfight. Ow. That's right. Burn, baby. Burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Go away. We don't want any. Woo!
Surrender.
Oh, we beat him. We beat him. He just ordered surrender. Ah. Eat it, Oleg. I didn't scream and cry my way through that entire fight. Not at all. I was nothing but composed and manly the entire time. You know what? I respect him, though. Because he was man enough to admit, I've lost. It's time to move forward. But the problem is, he expects us to be honorable and give him good terms. But I'm Renegade Shepard. And this is my favorite torture on Omega. I am Renegade Shepard.
Cease and desist all aggression.
And he is an honorable man in his own way. That's the crazy thing. He is. That's what makes him an interesting character. Is he actually does have a code of honor.
Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
I respect that.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Backhand.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
The only intel I want is what the inside of your skull
You'll say
looks
anything
like.
to save your skin.
But I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Inexplicably. I think he'd agree now that it was the biggest mistake of his life.
But this is murder.
That's right.
I'm Renegade Shepard. I'm Renegade Shepard, and I approve of this murder.
You don't get a quick, easy.
Yeah, Shepard's just gonna walk away. This is messed up. This is messed up. I actually like Oleg and respect him. So this is messed up. Oh. Yeah.
Clean up this mess.
I like him as a bad guy too. But I'm Renegade Shepard, so I had to let him go. I've never let him die before, actually. Never. That's the first time I've ever let Arya kill him. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She didn't kiss me last time because I stopped her.
Interfering. Killing that man was deeply satisfying.
Oh, shit.
And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
Yeah, I like Oleg, so that was actually really rough. Like, he's an honorable man in his own way. Even if he was committing war crimes, like, he surrendered to me. Like, he shut down his troops.
So what's your plan?
He honors his agreements, and I let her choke him out very, very, very slowly.
Command center.
Ugh. I just let her.
It may take some time.
Yeah, he honestly
General stinks
believed in
from
what he
my
was doing.
throne.
Even if what he was doing was kind of fucked up, he still believed in it.
Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again.
Yeah, those tend to be my favorite kind of villains. The villains that have complexity. You know, the villains that aren't just doing shit to do it, but the villains, yeah. Okay. I actually liked Thanos. Like, I don't like what he did. I really don't like what he did. But I actually like Thanos as a character. I still agree with you. He can go right ahead and die. But he was such an amazing villain. Like, they surprised me at how well they nailed his character. And how much attention they gave to his character. It's time to pay up, baby.
And you remember the terms of our arrangement?
It's person because of the first person he
You'll get
killed in that
everything.
movie.
All the
Oh,
troops,
that's right.
ships, and the easy.
Yeah.
Then I'll be going.
Technically, it's the
Bray will
second
take you
person he
back.
killed in the movie. If you're
I've
talking about,
stationed him into
I don't want to say it out loud. No spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it. But it's one of the first people he killed in that movie because he killed a few people in the beginning of that movie. Two of them, in particular, were big characters.
Citizens of Omega, hear me.
I am ARIA T'LOAK.
Have given you back your
And
lives.
Shepard just walks away like a
My
badass.
rule is reignited.
Yeah,
My
probably.
hand is on the controls once more.
cared about the
and
other
I
one,
will
too.
Not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining servers.
Cerberus invaders and we'll take our revenge. It's their turn to tremble. Their turn to bleed.
I don't think they're going to tremble because they are mindless,
Going forward,
brainwashed
your lives
husks.
will be hard, but the price you pay is for your
freedom. Only I can protect that.
Yeah.
And hear this. I will
That
make
entire movie.
Omega impenetrable. No one will ever
I love Arya.
domain again.
Arya is such a strong character.
From this day on,
The voice acting,
the galaxy will know one
damn.
hard truth.
Don't fuck with Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time.
I love Arya.
There's a galaxy to save. Let's get you
I love Arya. Carrie-Anne Moss was such a good voice choice for Arya. Notice nobody in the streets are celebrating because thousands of people died. Thousands of innocent people died because of Shepard. So nobody's cheering. There's no clapping in the streets. There's no woos. It's just like, yeah. Well, today was the day. God. It's always so unoptimistic when you play as a renegade Shepard.
Got new messages, Commander.
Hey, I'm back in my outfit. Yes, and I got glowing red eyes. Yeah, today was the day. It's like, yeah, we did stuff today. We fought in a war. From ARIA T'LOAK. Sent you a little souvenir of our adventures on Omega, Shepard. Fittingly enough, the king sustained a crack. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. It's in my cabin. I get his chessboard. I don't know how much I can do with it, but yeah, you get his chessboard. Let's go take a look at that thing. There it is. Oh, okay, you can't play with it, unfortunately. But look at it. It's a trophy. I agree. I love chess. So I wish I could play. I wish this thing was actually like a chess simulator. And like you could play against a robot opponent. Like that'd be amazing. Because I love chess. I grew up with chess. Oh, my dead fish. They aren't dead yet. Shit. Yeah, that would be so amazing. I was actually really bummed out they didn't give you the option to do that. Because I would love to play chess in Mass Effect. That'd be so cool. Like to play legitimate chess. Not just to play chess, to play legitimate chess. Like back in like high school and stuff, I was the chess master. I was all about chess. Yes. Oh. I'm probably not as good as it. I can't talk. I'm probably not as good as it... I really can't talk. I am probably not as good at it as I used to be. Because I haven't played for a few years. But I used to love it. I grew up with it. It was one of the few things that my father and I would do before he sort of abandoned me. But like we would play a lot of chess, and then I played chess with my friends at school, and I played chess with my mom, and yeah, I always found it really fun. Yeah, I think it's English. I don't know. English is like my 16th language. I speak geek mostly, so you know. But yeah, it's been a while since I played chess. Trainer. Wow, she really is not into me.
Commander.
How are you?
Commander.
You want to have dinner tonight?
Commander.
She's giving me nothing. So, where'd you grow up?
Commander.
That is not a place. Commander is not a place. Geek is the best language. Yes. So, a specialist trainer. What is your ideal date?
Commander.
Nothing. I got nothing from her. Heartbreaking. Just heartbreaking. Let's see if any of my crew wants to talk to me. I don't think any of them do because that was a DLC mission and not a big mission. I mean, that was a big mission.
So a Prothean.
Yeah, he's still talking about Javik. Shit. I've already heard him say that, so that's nothing new. So 5:55. I tend to end my streams at 6 o'clock.
Commander.
Commander. Can't you at least say hi?
Commander.
Trainer.
Commander.
I bought you a toothbrush.
Commander.
Damn it. How about...
Commander.
I can't even finish my sentence anymore. Do you want to...
Commander.
Heartbreaking. That's just heartbreaking. Trainer hates me. Trainer hates the man with the glowing red eyes. Okay, well, on that note, on me getting cock-blocked and rejected by Samantha Trainer, I think that'll probably be the end of my stream. Because I tend to end at about 6 o'clock anyway. And it's funny. Oh, poor Shepard. Because I remember saying yesterday or the day before that I imagined Omega would probably be a stream unto itself. Because it's actually a pretty big DLC. And the entire stream turned out to be Omega. So that's about 4 hours of just Omega right there. So that actually worked out perfectly. So I want to thank everybody that tuned into my stream. Special thanks to Dragon Soul and Hanny B for sticking around in the chat for a long time. You both are amazing and like the best like ever. I love you guys. Also special thanks to crap. I think it was Agent Coulson. Yeah, Agent Coulson popped in for a little bit. So I couldn't remember his name for a second there. Agent Coulson 69. He popped in for a little bit, and he's one of my regulars in my Mass Effect streams. So thank you for stopping by, even if it was only for a little while. Thank everyone else who stopped by and didn't participate in the chat. I can't see your names, so thank you all. I hope everybody has a good night. I'm just going to do closing statements for my YouTube video. So if you're watching this on Twitch, you don't remember him, sad. If you're watching this on Twitch, check out my YouTube channel. I archive all of my past streams there. So if you ever want to watch any of my old Mass Effect streams or any other games that I play, you can always check out my YouTube channel. It's Existential Turtle, written just like it is below my my face cam and in the bottom left of the screen. So yeah, check out all of my archive streams there. Follow me on Twitter at Easton Roscoe if you want to know when I'm going to be streaming, what I'm going to be streaming, and updates to the channel, that kind of thing. I tend to stream around 2 o'clock most days, Pacific Standard Time. So California time, as I like to call it. And if you're watching this on YouTube by some magical happenstance, if you're one of the 3 people that watches my videos on YouTube, then check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/existentialturtle. And, stop by. I play a lot of RPGs, but I play a little bit of everything. But I tend to play story-based games, and I kind of get into the story and try to become the character while I do it. So it's kind of fun. But yeah, stop by and say hi someday. But I hope everybody has a good night. Oh, also, if anybody watching this enjoys Mass Effect, check out Dragon Soul of Fire, all one word, on Twitch. and also Hannie B Games, HANNIEBEE Games, all one word, on Twitch. They are both currently doing, well, not at this exact moment in time, but I mean, they're both in the middle of playthroughs of Mass Effect. And they're both incredibly nice and entertaining people. So I would highly recommend checking out their Twitch profiles also. So I hope everybody has a good night, and peace. Yes, okay, this is true. Hannie B Games, HANNIEBEE Games, all one word, and then Dragon Soul of Fire, Dragon Soul of Fire, all one word. But I just follow them and just keep an eye out for when they start streaming, because I have no idea what their streaming schedule is. But they are both incredibly awesome, and I highly recommend both of them. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. And let's see if I have anybody online to raid. God, I never have anybody online to raid anymore. Like, I have one person that I watch that I could raid, but he doesn't need the viewers. He has currently 1,190 viewers. So I don't think he actually needs any more viewers, so I'm not going to raid him. Because he's good. And I'm trying to primarily... Yeah, schedule. What the hell is a schedule? Anyway, I've already done closing statements. That was Mass Effect 3 Omega. That's true. I could raid some random Mass Effector. Problem is, I don't know how to find them and then raid them as I... I only know how to raid people from my followed channels. Let's see. Okay, that's easy enough. There are not a lot of people streaming Mass Effect. Wow. I'm kind of surprised on that. Okay, well this person has 11 viewers, so I'm gonna, I guess, you know what? No, this person's doing a Renegade playthrough. So I'm gonna raid the person with less viewers. Yeah, I'll raid the person with less viewers. Okay. Well, you don't have to follow them, I think. I think you can raid even without that. You just have to raid through the command prompt. There we go. Sorry about the delay, people. I'm not used to raiding not from my actual follow channels, so it just took me like a minute extra to do that. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. Peace. This guy is doing a Renegade playthrough of Mass Effect 1, so hopefully it's entertaining.